Good morning, team. It is a beautiful Wednesday, April 15th. Hope everyone is doing well today. I got my VWAP Fade mug with me. Look at that. It's a VWAP Fade mug. It's a candlestick mug. It's kind of small though, as you can see. You know. But what's up, guys? Alright. What's up, Scott? What's up, Chaz? What's up, Chase? Good morning, team. Alright, guys, so, man, I'm up, I'm awake, I'm drinking my coffee, I'm awake. I haven't even looked at the market. Let's take a look at the market. I'll leave the scanners up for a second, but SPY is down. SPY's down big. Gap down pretty big here. That's gonna drag everything else down, and that's fine as long as we have a volatile day. I'm okay with it. Market can go up, down, sideways, not sideways, but up and down, and I'll be fine with that. But the market is down, and I'm assuming that most other stocks are gonna be following the market down. You know. Hey, thank you, bro. I appreciate the love. Might have to find some new music. What we got? This one's alright. This one's, I like this one. Alright, guys. I'm trying to find peaceful music for the morning. You know, like ambient music, if you will. You know, kind of wake myself up, you know. Alright, what's up, Sean? What's up, Dave? Sorry, man. Alright. So yeah, this is the market right now, guys. Take a look. This is the market right now, man. The market's down big. Look at this. Market's down big. Gapping down from 283 to 277, so a solid gap down. Like, really, it's about 278. It's not quite 277. It's about 278. So really, it's about a $5 gap down, maybe a $6 gap down, roughly six, maybe $5.75 gap down. So, I mean, it's a big gap down. Don't get me wrong, but we're still up in the last few days. Pullbacks are going to happen. We're not just going to run up every day, especially with the current situation in this market. So we can take a look at some other stuff like APTN running up, gapping up from 455 to 740, and we can start looking up some catalyst news behind this move here. Alright, so Applied DNA Sciences advanced the COVID-19 vaccine candidate to pre-trial or to preclinical animal testing, and shares are up because of it. First off, let me know what the sound is like. Can you hear what I'm saying? Is the music too loud? Let me know. If it's too loud, I'll turn it down. It sounds too loud on my head, on my part. But let me know. Is that too loud? I can lower it a little bit. There we go. I'm gonna have to listen to it on my phone. I'll be right back. Alright, this is fine. So yeah, I just gotta remember where this is at, because this is like the perfect level. So yeah, if you guys heard that, Applied DNA Sciences is advancing their COVID-19 vaccine candidates to preclinical animal testing, and that's causing APDN to surge. Applied DNA Sciences is APDN, and again, they are pushing and advancing their COVID-19 vaccine candidate to preclinical animal testing. And so they're gapping up from 455 to 750 because of that. And that's an interesting one to watch here. We'll see what happens with APDN. Top of the gappers list this morning. We also have SAC here, which isn't really doing that much. APHA, a cannabis stock. This one might be interesting. I wonder if the other cannabis stocks are moving. No. So maybe it's just APHA, which is a cannabis stock, if I remember correctly. I'm pretty sure it is. So yeah, this is a FRIA, and they are up because they posted a surprise profit in revenue that nearly doubled to be forecast. So revenue was twice as much as they predicted it to be, and they had a surprise profit as well. And so not too shabby for APHA. Good results that came in for it. They reported late yesterday that they got to a net income of Canadian 4.96 million, which is 3.53 US, or 2 cents a share, from a loss of 108.27 million, or 43 cents a share a year ago, in the year ago period. The FactSense consensus was for a loss of 4 cents a share, and revenue went up to 144.42 million Canadian, which is 102.8 million US, from 73.58 million, which was obviously better than the estimate. So not too shabby for APHA, putting out good results this morning, and it is gapping up from 364 all the way to 425 this morning. Not a ton of volume, but good results. This stuff came out today, so we'll see what happens with APHA, the cannabis sector in general. If you guys know me, I usually trade CGC, CRON. I usually trade a few of these other stocks, and so I definitely watch the Canadian stocks as well. So I'll watch APHA certainly today, and we'll see if it moves. I got a really hateful message last night, man. It was a really hateful message, and I'm just kind of going off the top of my head what I remembered this message to be. It was like a comment, and the comment goes something like, "What a terrible channel. I hate your channel. A horrible channel. I can never understand anything you're saying. And then you had your kids on the channel. Oh my gosh. And then your girlfriend came on the channel too. Oh my gosh. I hate your channel." It was something like that. It was hilarious. It was hilarious. Like, I was just sitting there thinking to myself, can nobody understand me? Like, do I talk so fast that nobody can hear what I'm saying, dude? Like, is that what it is? Because I feel like you should probably be able to hear what I'm saying. I feel like I used to have an accent, and I've curved my accent down a little bit, my Louisiana accent down a little bit, so people can understand me. But people still are mad at me, man. They're hateful. I don't get it. It hurts my feelings, dude. What happened? Am I hard to hear, guys? Am I hard to hear? Can people not hear me? Is it confusing what I'm saying? Does having my son bring me presents on stream, which is inevitable? I can't really stop that. I'm not going to tell him no. Does that make the trading stream unwatchable? I don't think it does. I think old boy's just insecure and got, upset for no reason. Probably because he lost, right? I just wanted to stop the news announcements and just announce that, Like, can you guys not understand what I'm saying? Because I feel like you probably can. Listen, I know I read fast, and so I say the news quickly and fast because I'm just trying to get it done so I can look at the charts, But let me know, guys. Let me know if I'm just overreacting here. But I feel like old boy's just a little upset for no reason, My guess, honestly, my honest guess is that he probably doesn't speak English as a first language, and so when I talk really, really fast, that bothers him. And so he's super hateful. That's what I feel like is probably what it is. But hey, it is what it is, bro. Am I muted? No. No, we can understand you perfect good. I don't understand English. Not you. You're good, bro. I don't know too much English and I understand you perfectly. Nice, man. Good. No feelings in this game. You're harder than that. I know, bro. Listen. obviously I'm being, I'd say at least 75% sarcastic here. At least 75%. Like, I just wanted to poke fun at it a little bit because it was so hateful. I woke up this morning, you know, I checked my email, I checked my messages, and man, he was just so angry. He was just so angry. I read that thing this morning like, man, that dude is so hateful, bro. Like, what is he so upset with, you know? Alright, cool. Got you, Saiga. Nice, man. You have a small accent, but very understandable coming from Michigan. Nice. Okay, good. As long as the people in Michigan understand me, that's all I really care about, you know? I'm gonna hit them with the yous going to the store, eh? You know? Yous guys. Hey, yous guys. Yous going to the store, eh? You know? Listen, I love Canadians and Michigan people. My stepdad is from Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario, Canada. And I have lived in Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan, which is the sister city, for a while. And I love Michigan, and poutine is delicious. You know, not hating on you, I'm just messing with you. So, but yeah, APHA is up. We'll see what happens. What's up, Sky? Good morning. It is a good morning. It's a lovely morning, you know. It's kind of cold here in Texas the last few days. My wife and I have been battling over the AC. You know, she wants it super cold. I like it warm and cozy in the morning. And she just turns it to freeze. I got to get my robe and put it on because it's cold in the morning. All right. But yeah, APHA, look at this drop. But yeah, this one is up because they had a surprise profit and better than expected results for APHA. We'll see what happens to it. What about Europeans? I don't have a good European accent. I just don't have a good European accent. I've got a good Canadian accent. That's it. You know, really, I have British ancestry, and my British accent always ends up sounding a little Australian. And so, like, I just don't do it because it ends up sounding like Australian, and that's it. And so I can't do accents. I love Indians, bro. I'll tell you this, Indians are some hardworking people, man. I'll say that. They're some hardworking people. Oh. Can I see PLT? I got you. Yeah, PLT's right here. It's gapping up from 1230s to 1360. Here. We can look this one up, too. Alright, so this is Plantronics. And they said their Poly's product portfolio saw an increase in demand that was driven by enterprise headsets, and they had 6 weeks of backlog orders as of March 28th. They also said they're taking action to reduce expenses and right-size its overall cost structure to be better aligned with projected revenue levels. They anticipate that they will incur a one-time restructuring change associated with these actions in its first fiscal quarter of 2021. So yeah, basically they didn't actually say it. I think they were probably trying to be a little bit, I don't know if they're trying to be a little misleading, but they were definitely trying to not be as open as they could about it. They're gonna have to take a hit with spending for this one-time restructuring. They said a change, right? But that means they're gonna spend money, and they're gonna need to spend money. That was kind of a surprise to them for one-time restructuring associated with these actions in their fiscal first quarter. So that's what's going on with PLT. It's actually up, gapping up from 1230s to 1361. We'll see what happens. It also raised their fourth quarter guidance. And they showed a total cash and short-term investment of approximately 226 mil for Plantronics. So we'll see what happens with it. PLT is gapping up from 1231 to 1360s here. Aside from that, I mean, we got like American Airlines Group. We got Tesla here. Look at Tesla, man. The Dragon, man. This thing is just going crazy. Oh, I love you all, man. I love you all, guys. You know. Hey, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate that, bro. But yeah, Tesla gapping up from 709 to 744. Man, this thing has just run up the last few days, man. This thing is just going crazy. I'm scared to trade it. The range is so big. It's so volatile. I'm scared to trade this one. But yeah, let me read some catalysts behind this move. Got my rebate. Did not expect that. Hey, nice, Tiny. I don't think I'm getting one. I'm not even going to try to get one. Because honestly, I'll say this. My business has been better since I've been home. And since this quarantine happened, my business has been much better. And so I'm not going to take a refund. I'd feel bad if I did. You know? Because again, business has been better now than it has been before. You know? And so I'd feel bad if I took a refund. Because I don't need it. And my business has been better. I've been making more money since everybody's been home. Because most of my businesses revolve around online stuff to a certain extent. And so with that, I'm not going to try to act like I'm struggling right now, because I'm really not. And I would feel bad if I got one. You know? The only thing I have thought of doing is getting a working loan that's forgivable. Because I mean, if they're giving out forgivable working loans, I'd love a forgivable working loan that I can like pay people with, I can pay contractors with, and I can pay taxes with, because I'm gonna have to pay taxes. I'm one of those guys that actually has to spend money every year instead of getting a refund back. Unfortunate. But it is what it is. You run a profitable business, it happens. Tesla. Alright, so Tesla is up on a 7-day green streak. This thing has been green every day for 7 days in a row. Tesla's China registration rose to 12,709 units in March versus 2,314 in February. And so registrations in business definitely went up from February to March. Alright, Choose Joplin, a Missouri city trying to get Tesla to build a gigafactory there, offers $1 billion in incentives. Goldman Sachs initiated coverage on Tesla with a buy rating and an $864 price target. The airlines agreed to a $15 billion rescue package. And here's the thing, right? This is the truth for the airlines, right? People hate on the airlines, and I get it. But the airlines are actually one of the least profitable businesses out there. And so, like people say, a very common thing I've heard during this kind of crisis that we have going on is that the airlines are charging me extra for baggage. Why do I have to bail them out now with my tax money, right? That's something I've heard a lot. And just to clarify here, and I'm not for the airlines. The airlines have ripped me off more times than I can really think of, to be honest. But the reality is the airline business and the airline businesses are some of the least profitable businesses in the country. They're some of the least profitable. They have the smallest margins in the country. And they're super influenced by the price of oil and gas. And so with that, they are going to be some of the most rigid businesses there. And they're going to have to raise prices sometimes, and it's going to fluctuate. They're not just doing it to be jerks. They're doing it to try to stay afloat. And I hate defending the airlines. I really do. But that's the truth. Right? They're some of the least profitable, lowest margin businesses in the country. And so with that, they're going to be some of the most rigid, and they are going to be some of the most strict with things like expenses, right? And that's why they raise their prices a ton, and everybody's all mad at the airlines. But that's the reality behind it. I'm not saying they should still be bailed out. I'm just giving a different perspective on that. I haven't paid last year's, though. I have an extension until October for mine. That's what I'm doing. And so I haven't paid last year, and so they could go by 2018, but this business wasn't really profitable then. It has since been profitable in the last 2 years, and so, like I said, I already had my accountant. I spoke with him. He put an extension in until October, and because, like I said, I'm gonna have to get, thousands together to pay. That's fine. I've saved it. It's in a savings account, but just to have a little bit more time, I extended it until October, and that's when I'm going to pay it. So with that, they're probably not going to send me one, I'm guessing, for this. They might send me one. They might. I don't know. I'll have to check. What's up, Daniel? We all love each other. Please ignore negativity. 100%. I'm just, honestly, I'm poking fun at it. One thing I like to do, I'll make fun of myself, and I'll make fun of the haters that are so angry. You know, it's humorous to me, and so it's a fun thing for me to do. You know, like people try to hate, I laugh at it. I try to make fun of myself. You know, and if I do that, they can't touch me. You know what I mean? And that's a good lesson for everybody. That's what I teach my daughter to do. You know, my daughter had bullies at her school, and I had to teach her to just laugh at herself. Don't take things so seriously. Just be able to laugh at yourself. You know, if they make fun of you, make fun of yourself back, or you know, whatever. I told her that anybody that makes fun of you is just insecure. They really feel bad about themselves, right? And so it makes them feel better to criticize other people, and you should feel bad for them in that regard, you know, and she understands it. But yeah, Tesla ripping up here. We'll see if we can trade it. I'm gonna look for a 762 break up there, but we'll see. We also have like SKYW here, SKYW. We have Delta Airlines here, so the airlines are moving. I'll have to look up those news in a second, and then I can look at the overall market. But yeah, the SPY itself is down big. I'm gonna look at like AMD, MU like I did yesterday. I actually made money yesterday. So I after the stream, I posted about it, and I even have a video on it. If you guys want to watch, the video of my trades from yesterday after the stream. I record all of them. Let me find it. Who's CEO addicted? I gotta get this thing not to like pop out super long here. So yeah, here's my trades. I scaled in pretty big to like a few thousand shares. As you can see though, I was never down over like $100. Let me see. I was never down more than $100. I'm trying to find the thing where it lets me play it quick. There's got to be a way to play this faster. Edit. No. I guess there's not going to be. Whatever. Anyways, here's my trading from yesterday. I'll try to squeeze it in here so you guys can see it. This is my trading from yesterday. As you can see, maybe I'll make it a little bit bigger just for a split second. There we go. And end of the day, up 247.50 is what I ended the day up. I was trying to see exactly what I ended the day up. But yeah, there's the video of it. Nice little trade there on MU. And was able to end the day nicely in the green. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's about right, Flex. So here's the thing with that, Carlos. So he said, good morning, man. I looked into the PDT rule. Didn't realize you couldn't day trade on these platforms. Yeah, 100%. And this is the reality, right? There's two options for a new trader. You could go to a U.S. regulated broker. You're going to be restricted by the PDT rule. Only on U.S. regulated brokers, right? So you're going to be restricted by the PDT rule. You're not going to be able to actively day trade over 3 times per week. That's going to be with any U.S. regulated broker because there is the PDT rule, which doesn't let you trade if you have less than 25,000 in equity in your account. You can't actively day trade over 3 times per week, right? The only way to really get around that is there's a few options. You can go to a place like Ustock Trade, which is a peer-to-peer platform. And since it's peer-to-peer and it's not trading the actual exchange, there's no PDT rule. So places like Ustock Trade, you can day trade as much as you want because it's a peer-to-peer platform. There's no PDT rule. right? There's other places like I use Tefs, which is kind of like a prop firm, and so they get around the PDT rule with the platform I'm using. And then there's a few other ones that you can use that get you around the PDT rule, and specifically the ones that get around the PDT rule are ones that are not US regulated. So they're overseas offshore platforms that are not regulated by the US and thus get around the PDT rule. The problem, though, is that they usually have commissions on there. Like US regulated brokers, a lot of them are commission free. Ones that are overseas have commissions because, again, they're offshore, and their margins are much tighter than like a big time US broker, and so they're going to charge commissions a lot of the time with the ones overseas. But again, you're going to be able to actively day trade on some of them, and it's all personal preference. There's pros and cons to each, but the point is if you go overseas and use one of them, you can get around the PDT rule. But again, it's going to be, you're going to be paying more in commissions, understandably so. That's right, Daniel. Yes, sir. I mean, I haven't actually checked my bank account. Let me see. Let me check my bank account. Like I said, though, I might make too much for them to give me my check anyway, I think. Because what I'm assuming is that I make too much and they're not going to send me my check. Here, I'm going to check it real quick. I'm going to check my bank account to see if my money's in. Like I said, it's unlikely. I think I probably didn't qualify for it. But I'll check it real quick, so I'll be right back. No check for me, unfortunately. They didn't send me my check. It is what it is. Like I said, I can't be too upset. Business has been good. I can't, I'll be alright. So we got JetBlue. The airline stocks are moving up. We got DAL, Delta. We've got AAL, American. We've got, what's another airline? Delta, American, United, UAL. They all look pretty similar. We can look up the airline news here as well. But a lot of them are accepting U.S. government aid. Just the news on JetBlue, which is JBLU, which is the one I just talked about. They said that they reached a tentative agreement with the U.S. government to accept funds to secure jobs amid the COVID-19 crisis, and the company said the funds will go directly to the salary, wages, and benefits of 23,000 crew members through September 30th. They also said a portion of the money it will receive is in the form of a low-interest loan, and that the portion that does not have to be paid back covers about 56% of what payroll costs were during the same 6 months in 2019, they said. In exchange for the funds, the company must continue to provide a minimum level of domestic air service, and JetBlue said it has fewer than 150 daily flights and that the aircrafts are only about 10% full. End quote. And again, that was all from MT Newswires. So yeah, the airlines are getting an incentive today, and that's causing them to spike up. We can look at the overall market. I'd like to see the catalyst behind the market itself. So I'll see if we can find any of this news. Yeah, so we got the ETF preview here. I know, I haven't filed for this year, Joshua, and my one from last year is certainly over. So yeah, like I said, listen, don't feel bad for me. Don't feel bad for me. I'm alright. But yeah. Okay, so I can go ahead and look at the overall market news. I'll go ahead and quote this, and this is from MT Newswires. It says, stock futures, and this is all quote again, stock futures were logging weakness ahead of the start of the session as market sentiment soured after the International Monetary Fund forecasted the global economic this year will post its worst performance since the Great Depression in the 1930s due to the COVID-19 pandemic. The IMF said it expects the global economy to shrink 3% this year, reversing a 3.3% growth estimate made in January. Before the coronavirus has spread globally, killed and infected thousands, shut down businesses, disrupted operations, and hurt consumer and investor sentiments. And it says, quote, as countries implemented a necessary quarantine and social distancing practices to contain the pandemic, the world has been put in a great lockdown. The magnitude and spread of the collapse and activity that has followed is unlike anything experienced in our lifetime, end quote. And that was said by the IMF in a statement published on their website Tuesday. It also, still quoting from the overall source though, on the economic calendar is the national retail sales release that is due at 8:30 Eastern, which was about 26 minutes ago. Analysts are looking for an 8% year-over-year decline in retail sales, and the Empire State Manufacturing Survey also posted at the same time, followed by Industrial Production Bulletin at 9:15 Eastern Time. Data on business inventories is due at 10 a.m. Eastern, along with the Housing Market Index and the Atlanta Fed Business Inflation Expectations Report. And that's all quoting again from MT Newswires. So we can look at commodities real quick, like crude oil. We can look at USO here and see that crude is down as well. And this says crude is down over 2%, with the US oil fund down 5%. We also have natural gas is down 1.9%. And the United States Natural Gas Fund is down over 1%. We can look at UNG here. We have gold that is up over 1%, which is usually what happens when there's some type of downward move in the market. People buy gold and are more optimistic with gold and precious metals. And so the Spider Gold Trust is down 0.5%, but gold is actually up. Silver is down over 2%, and the iShares Silver Trust is up roughly 1%. So yeah, that's the market news today, guys. We'll see what we get. The market and the overall SPY is making a big downturn. At the very least, we should get a pretty volatile day since we have all of this stuff, and we'll see what happens. But very volatile day so far. Right. There's a lot of alternates, Pranesh. Like there's Taps and TradeNet. There is Ustock Trade. I don't know if Canada can use Ustock Trade actually. There's Trade Zero. There's TradeNet and Tefs, which is the platform we use. There's a few other ones. Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm okay. I hit the cap with, like I said, I'm not struggling and I'm alright. I mean, I'm not saying you have to struggle, but I'm just saying that, like, my business has actually been better during this because, like, more people are home. Like, more people are home, more people are buying, more people are using the internet, more people are watching the stream, more people are buying through Amazon, more people are just buying stuff, man. One of my Amazon businesses is a used book business, and people are buying books, man. My suggestion is that people are probably, my guess is that people are probably home, and they ain't got nothing to do, and so they're just sitting at home reading, and so business is good on all fronts, and I can't really complain. So it is what it is. I'm happy, Yeah, exactly, man. Yeah, appreciate the service, Flex. Yes, sir, Dan. Let's do this. We got this, bro. What's up, all about the Benjis? What's up, man? I'm gonna just call you Benji. It's easier. Alright, guys. You got anything specific you want me to look at? Let me know. What's up, David? What's up, Sky? Carlos? Johnson & Johnson, Pac D. Yeah, we can look at Johnson & Johnson. It's down today. Slightly. Oh, so slightly it's down. It's down, it looks like 23 cents. It's below the previous closing price. And Pac D? I don't even know what that is. I can look up Johnson & Johnson. Credit Suisse reiterated outperform on J&J. They did raise the price target to 161. Citigroup maintained a buy. And so we had good ratings for Johnson & Johnson. Gapping up from 157 to 161.5 for TDOC. He said, I'll look up this one and then I'll check out PACD. Deutsche maintained a buy rating on Teladoc Health, which is TDOC. Alright, so this is an online doctor's appointment, so you can basically go to the doctor online without having to go to a doctor's office, and they said they're surging because of the coronavirus. And so yeah, this is going to benefit firsthand from the coronavirus lockdown. And we have PACD. Pacific Drilling. I mean, drilling stocks are, I'm sure, getting hit. Here's a good lesson, though, Sky, is that, listen, most of these stocks under $1, they're going to try to get you to invest in them, but investing in anything under $1 is like the lottery. It's extremely risky. It's probably not going to work out, as most of these companies are terrible. They're mostly terrible companies. Like, most of these penny stocks are just terrible companies. I'm not even saying this one is specifically. I'm just saying most of the stocks that are under $5 are terrible companies. They're under $5 for a reason, and so investing in them is extremely risky, right? When you invest in stocks, you don't want to invest in penny stocks. A lot of people call that the lottery because it might work out, but it probably wouldn't, you know? And so a lot of people call it the lottery, investing in stocks like this. And when you invest in stocks, I would suggest value investing, the Warren Buffett method. You find healthy companies, you research really healthy companies, big names that you think are going to be around in 10 or 15 years, and you buy a bunch of them to eliminate the risk, and that's what you do. And that's the safest way to invest. It's the single easiest way to make money investing. It takes years, but it has the best chance of success if you actually want to invest. That's what I suggest. If you put a market order in coding with Caleb, a market order is going to get you filled immediately, or as fast as possible. It's not strict with the price, right? And so a market order, the difference between a market and a limit order is that a market order is going to get you filled immediately without being strict with what price you get filled at. So it's a little bit risky of an order because a market order, there's no limit to it. It could get you filled at a great price. It might get you filled at a bad price, but there's no limit. The big thing with a market order is that it gets you filled immediately, right? A limit order has to get filled at your specific limit price that you put in or better, right? And so that might take a little while to get filled, but a market order should get you filled immediately depending on the liquidity. Alright guys, but yeah, we'll see what we get. SPY is down today. What, buddy? It looks like a what? A birdie? It looks just like a bird. Exactly like one. Wait, is that a bird? Oh my gosh, that is a bird. Just like one. That's the eye. Yeah, I knew that. I knew that was the eye. Love you, buddy. Oh. I see that. It could be Thor's hammer, you know? It could be Thor's hammer. It's the superhero hammer. Never mind. Airline sector, Kiddis. So if I plan to sell at the beginning of a market open, I should be using a market order then? No, not necessarily. It just depends on how quickly you need to get out. So like, like I said, a market order, there's no limit to where you're going to get filled. And so they could get you filled at a bad price. They probably won't, but they might get you filled at a bad price. But the big thing with the market order is that they're supposed to get you filled immediately at the best possible price that will allow you to get filled immediately. So like you're going to get filled instantly with a market order. You should at least. With a limit order, it's more strict. And so with a limit order, you have to get filled at that limit price or better. But with that, since you're being a little bit more strict, you might not get filled immediately and you might have to wait to get filled. And so it just depends on how quickly you need to get filled. You know, if you need to get filled instantly and you don't care about a few cents slippage, then use a market order. If you are not super strict with when you need to get filled and you care more about the exact price you get filled, use a limit order. Okay, so then, yeah, you use a market order coding. I do want to say this, though. I'm not an investment professional, and I'm not liable for any losses you take in the market. Always do your own research, trade responsibly, and be careful in this market. I got to say that for liability reasons, just because I don't like telling people what to do. What's up, Tar? What's up, brother? I did good, Sid. I did good, man. Yeah, here's my trading from yesterday. I record everything, so I did trade after the stream yesterday. Here's my trading. See, I was down like, the most I was down in this trade was like 150. And then I ended up making it back, making 250 something on my day. But this was my day yesterday, 247.50 is what I made. Yeah, 247.50. But not a bad day. Good day. I'll take it. Green day. How do you think gold will do? I don't know, man. We'll see. I'm not one that likes to really predict because you never really know. I would more so rather just wait until the market actually does open up and we see. I'm not... For me as a scalper, I'm more of a reactor. Like, I'm more of a reactionary trader. I'd rather just react to what the market actually does. You know, and so whether the gold's going to go up, whether the market's going to go up or down, whether any stock is going to go up or down, I really don't know. But I just want some volatility. Like I want the market to pick a direction that I can trade off of and not go choppy and sideways. I think yesterday I struggled at the beginning because even though we had a big range, we still kind of chopped over and under the VWAP, went back and forth between the highs and lows of the day. And so with that, you know, that's what I want to trade off of. Also in our Discord, my man Todd actually posted us another nice post for Thinkorswim. He did pre-market high and lows, and then he did another one that posted. I thought he did the previous high of the day. Okay, so yeah, I did pre-market high and lows. So I'm going to try out Todd's new script here. Yeah, this is Python, man. It's crazy because it's like, I've seen these codes before, but since I've learned Python, now I understand it. I might be able to write some scripts for Thinkorswim myself. There's some if-else statements. There's some Boolean statements. It's just if-else and Boolean. Just to show you. Honestly, this is a lot of code. And then this number sign is just commenting out certain things. We'll have to see. Any stocks y'all recommend? John, what hot stock should I buy today? Buy Apple. You know. Yeah, no stress coding. What's up, Tiny? What did you say, Tiny? Tiny said my long on F is killing me. My daily max loss of 20 bucks. I'm down $19.61 on it. I got in with 10 shares. It's at 510, but I'm still down, which sucks. Yeah. Hang in there, it happens. F is forward, right? Can we get that? Yeah. Go to our Discord. How do you scalp for a good stock? I don't scalp before the market opens. I just wait for the bell. Oh wait, he sent me another one. Let me see. Ah, there you go. I'm gonna try to add this to my Thinkorswim and see if it lets me. Let's try to add this. I'm gonna go ahead and try to add this. It should be pre-market high or lows. So edit studies, create. See if that works. Ah, not quite. Nah, it's not quite accurate. Delete that. Let me try the other one he posted. Let me see. It's a much longer one. Let's try to add that one. See if that works. Apply. Okay. No, that didn't work either. Nah, that's alright. What's up, Too Fast? I'll have to see what is the like variables I use for Python programming and Thinkorswim. I'll have to look it up. Maybe I'm sure there's a thing on it. I mean, I don't know if they're going to go up or down, kiddos. I just say they're pretty volatile today. The airline stocks, they had a relief check they got from the government, and so with that, they're pretty volatile. So we got like UAL, we got AAL, we got JBLU, JetBlue. So yeah, that's about it. We got Teledoc. That's roughly it. Market itself is just down big. Here's the SPY. Yeah, I pay attention to pre-market. Isaac, dude, don't do it, bro. Hey, I appreciate the sub, Kiddus. Thank you, bro. Welcome to the club. Hey, good luck, Tiny. You got this. Nice. Good luck, team. Texas, why are you trading so much, bro? Why are you trading so much, man? Been on your stream for about a week. Great beginner content. Hey, nice, man. No one else live streaming for free like this. Hey, I appreciate it, bro. Alright, but yeah, market's down. I'll see if we can find any other market news here. Alright, so we also had some news that said the Four Seasons healthcare head that said that they believe that cases of the coronavirus in nursing homes are being substantially underestimated, and they saw the rate go up to 70% in nursing homes. Interesting. Kramer, on a viral screenshot, said that he said, quote, "There is no joy in Stockville." A viral photo of Jim Cramer was shared across social media outlets recently, and the Mad Money host said Tuesday he agrees it's messed up. The viral photo consists of a screenshot from the April 9th edition of Mad Money, with the screen in the background stating, quote, "The Dow's best week since 1938. End quote, while a news flash on the bottom of the screen states, more than 16 million Americans have lost their jobs in 3 weeks. Yeah, crazy. Crazy. It caused, I mean, not like that much, Isaac, but it's not like a good thing, you know? Like, they do analyze it, you know what I mean? Like, they do analyze the likes versus dislikes. Like, there is a... with the algorithm, there is a ratio. They look at the likes versus the dislike ratio, and so it does affect the channel. And that's why I had to put you in timeout yesterday, because, you know, I know you're joking, but it does negatively affect the channel. APDN, yeah, I looked at the APDN news. But yeah, this one has moved since then, gapping up from 450s to 756. Let me look up the catalyst behind this. Alright, so yeah, so this one, again, this was Applied DNA Sciences, and they are pushing towards their COVID-19 vaccine candidate, and they're moving it from preclinical they're moving it to preclinical animal testing for APDN. So they're going to begin for 5 COVID-19 vaccine candidates, and they're moving towards preclinical animal testing, and that's causing APDN to go up. So we'll see what happens. Should be interesting. We got a lot of movement today, guys. A lot of movement, and it should be a fun day. We also have cannabis stock APHA, which is up. And that might affect the cannabis sector here as well. Again, it's gapping up from 364 all the way to 427. I wonder if this one's still tradable. It used to be. Let's see. It is. So APHA, a $4.28 stock, is still tradable. Oh, no, you're good, Isaac. I know you didn't. That's what I was trying to tell you, brother. No stress. You're good, man. We love you here, Isaac. I know you're a supporting member, and sometimes you just like to troll, and that's okay. You know, like I said, we love you, bro. You know, it's no worries, man. All right, guys, we got Mitch in here. We got Mitchy Rich, getting rich Mitch. He finally bought his girlfriend a Nintendo Switch, and now he is Richy Rich Mitch. All right, let me fix the volume, guys. All right, let me get this up here. Let me know what the volume sounds like. Let me know if this works. We should be good. Sub feed is behind your head. Yeah, I know. Here, if y'all want to fix it, we can. All right, team. We got 7 minutes, guys. Let's do this. We got Mitchy Rich in here. He'll be here in a minute. Ever since I started, I can't stop calling Mitch Mitchy Rich. It just rhymes so well. It's Mitchy Rich. Richy Rich Mitch. Mitchy Rich. You know. Richy Mitch is what I think is right. Richy Mitch. Rich Mitch. Am I freestyling? You know? Oh, it was a freestyle, man. Hey, you know. What's my rap nickname, man? What's my rap nickname? I think it should be Jukebox Johnny. You know, my friend Kelly gave me that nickname a long time ago. Jukebox Johnny. So it could be my rap name too. Yeah, I had a really hard time not cursing there. You know what I mean? Because, like, it rhymes, you know. Alright, guys. Rich Mitch, that's right. Throw a switch on that, you know. That's an old song. Yo. What's up, man? We got Mitchy Rich.
What's up? Switch on.
Richy
Switch
Mitch.
on.
That's right. Mask off, switch on. You know.
I'm about to start selling switches, man.
Mask off, switch on, creep silent. You know.
All right, guys. Good morning. How we doing, traders out there? And welcome to this lovely day.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Let's talk about some news. Of course, we got the airlines jumping on up. They're held down right now before the market overall. I think these are just going to find maybe a close bottom and then start ramping on up. I'm actually looking to probably get some investment in JetBlue, as I think it's the one that's beat up the most and at the best pricing right now. I like that bottoming action that it keeps having higher lows. It had a low at 670s and then it had a low at 750s pretty much. And now I'm looking for it to make a low here at 950s. It's already running past 10, so it might never get there today, and it might just run up to 11. I definitely am thinking about getting in this one. That's JetBlue. I actually have some money in my Robinhood account ready to go. Probably going to be switching it over to Webull, but they take a little bit longer for their deposits, so I might buy the stock on Robinhood and then transfer it on over. That's the cool part. They do compensate you for any transfer fees, so you can always just transfer on over.
Nice.
I like those compensations, you know. That lets me at least get in today, and then I can always transfer it to where I would want to be. And I like Webull better. I haven't heard of their system going down, and I've heard Robinhood systems going down consistently in the last couple months.
100%.
So that's one of the ones I feel strongly about. The one that's actually the bull in this one is Love. Southwest Airlines has the best debt case. So look for this one to lead. I'll be looking for this one to lead and definitely get a ramp up. I'm going to find the bottoming on this one. I'm thinking more closer towards 33s. So if we go down on this one, I would look for it to bottom somewhere around here in this 33.50 area. That way you can risk off of the 30 area, give you a good upside potential towards that 45. All right, in other words, cannabis up, and I think cannabis might do well today, even though it is going to fight the market a little bit. So this might be a little bit harder for a market move, but like John had the stock up, APHA. This one has really good revenue. They said that their net revenue increased 65% from prior quarter. And this is something that I think you're going to see in a lot of earnings in cannabis. You're going to start seeing really good earnings coming out in cannabis. One that I'm going to be watching today for boost, their TLRY that's been getting some boost, and also CGC. Those are some of the leaders in the industry. And then also you can take a look at Cron if you wanted and see that $6 hold. Once it gets above $6 and holds, I think for like longer than 15 minutes, you could probably see this one at 7 in the short term. All right, guys, another one that we can take a look at today. I think a major focus in why the market's down. Everyone's asking, why is the market down, guys? Why is the market down? It's this reason right here, at least for me. For me, it would be the banks. The banks leading the sectors down, guys. The banks coming out with earnings today. Goldman Sachs earnings decreased 45% year over year. Right there. That gives you a good picture of why the market's down. If the banks are going to see earnings decrease 45%, the banks are leading the sectors today. If you actually look at the sectors overall, you're going to see that the leading sector is technology with 3.69% right now. And the energy sector is on the red. That's the only one in the red. But the next one down from that one is the finance sector, only up 0.7. Watch for this one to lead the down move today. Another one that you can look at that had earnings today is the Bank of America. These are leading the down move. You see how this kind of move down from 25 has just been straight down? That kind of move tells you that, hey, these could be the leader. There's always usually a sector that's leading us down. And I think today it's the financial sector. Everyone else got kind of lost in yesterday because we went up. People are worried about earnings and where the earnings are going to first hit. They're going to first hit the financials. They're going to first hit the retail stocks. So look for retail stocks to go down and bank sector to go down. For me, Urban looks really good today. Urban on the downside, I like KSS, Macy's, A&F. Those look really nice.
All right, guys, there's the bell. Let's do this.
And what do we start off, guys? Financial sectors are down almost 4% already. Right out the gates, guys.
Yeah, APHA took a big drop here this morning, right at the open. Big drop for cannabis.
I think you might see a big retracement here out the gates, and then you'll see some bounce backs here. Definitely financial sector leading right now on the downside, guys. The bull case for me today would be for the health sect. That got good earnings. A stock in that one, a health stock, THC. Look for that one to hold maybe 17 on the downside and then come back.
I'm still mad they took the that symbol instead of letting a cannabis stock have it. They should have let a cannabis stock have THC symbol, man. They should feel bad.
Hey, one for fades, guys, today. Breaking down is GME, GameStop.
Good.
This one's getting they got a big time long term investor named Michael Berry to add a significant amount of volume. I think he added more closer towards $4, and that pop to $6 was all his shares.
Is it Michael Burry or Michael Berry with the A or U?
It's with the U.
So it's the Big Short Michael Burry.
The Big Short guy.
Nice.
Yeah, he's actually long GameStop.
Nice. Yeah, dude's a genius, man.
He sees their value in their balance sheets. They fix their balance sheets, really. He actually made a good bull case. If you look it up, you can find his comments and stuff. I read it.
Yeah.
His case seems actually logical. even though my case is very bare for this stock.
Me too, 100%. And listen, I respect Michael Burry 100%. I disagree in this regard, but he might know something I don't. That's possible as well. I do respect the dude, though. When that dude was one of the only people during the financial collapse of 2008 that was calling it out beforehand. Beforehand. All right, go ahead.
Yeah. You called out this one too, right?
Which one?
I bought the case up a little while. In the pre. No, the drop. He said it was an ETF bubble.
Yeah.
I talked about it.
Smart dude.
It was an ETF bubble. I agree with what his consensus is. You sell only one portfolio over and over and over again. What happens? We've always learned this in investment. We learn it in day trading.
Right.
Any extension to one direction, it only makes sense for the reaction to be the opposite after a certain while.
100%. You got to correct.
That's normal.
Yeah, for sure.
There's some normality there. I think this one can go really down today, guys. Casper. This is actually an old, not an old IPO, an IPO that IPO'd recently, but I think this one can go down today. Definitely.
Yeah. Casper. So CSPR.
Square bouncing a little bit here. Square bouncing, it tends to lead the market a lot. The only bull I see right now really is Peloton, man. This one had a $30 breakout point. That's the big breakout point on the daily chart, and it's trying right now to get above 32s and hold.
All right, so AMD pushed it up, breaking highs. Market might turn around. If the market turns here, I might jump in MU on the long side, looking for an opening range breakout. We'll see though. That's what I'm kind of waiting for here. And again, I need the market to squeeze, which is what I'm really waiting for here. So if the market squeezes up, breaks highs, I might jump in MU here on the long side. All right, I'm jumping in a little bit early now. Actually, I'm in with 200 shares on the long side, and we'll see if we get the market to push up here. I'm just gonna wait, be patient with it. Not the best fill, but we are a little bit early today. So I'm just going to be very strict with this and try to get out half of it as soon as I can. All right, there's a nice squeeze up. I'm going to take half off there. Going to hold this last little 100, take some more off if we can, and hold the rest close to break even. See if we get a squeeze above the $0.50. Ooh, market squeezed out. I'm going to get out another half there as the market rejected at that high. I'm going to get out half there. I don't like the rest. So just a quick little scalp for me. The reason I got out is because if you look at the market actually completely rejected there and came all the way back down. And so I think maybe AMD's lagging a little bit behind that, and they might reverse here too. Because if the market starts to break lows, it should drag these down. But I might be wrong. I just don't think the risk is worth it.
All right, guys. One that I'm looking for pop back in right now is Goldman Sachs. I have an order out, but below VWAP to add to get in this one. I haven't gotten in yet.
All right, so here's, like I just said, and MU just tanked here. Not tanked. That's a little exaggerative, but it dropped some. We'll see. Still sideways. If the market breaks lows, though, I'll certainly short it. What did APHA end up doing?
A small bounce here.
APHA still looking weak.
Sect flip down.
Yeah, that's why I got out Rodrigo. It just made sense there. And plus, the market just quickly reversed. We're still sideways, but called this out here, and glad I got out. That's why I got out where I did. Just because, just a quick reversal. Now, the market's moving back up towards highs. What I actually like for this is AMD because it's pulling back now. It's not at a terrible spot. And if the market rips up, AMD should at least get a quick bounce here. So that's what I'm looking at now. I just missed the bounce. Called it out. Just missed it. I'm going to get in with the 100 shares and keep it very tight here. I don't like my fill. It's alright. I'm in with the 100 shares. We'll see if the market ripping up can cause AMD to break highs.
some fade possibilities here, guys. I might take a fade possibility just because it's setting up so well. Maxar fade possibility. Might try this one. 10-cent risk here.
Alright, so there's the squeeze up in AMD. I didn't get the fill I really wanted, but I got a good enough green move that I can hold the rest break even and try to get a few bucks from it. I'm not going to scale out. I don't have enough margin here to scale out, enough profit target. I'm just going to see if it rips up with the market. Ideally, I'd like to see this go up to like 54.50 or so. But I'm going to hold this break even on the rest.
I'm a little did I get it? Ooh, I want to grab JetBlue there at 950s. I'm gonna see if I can grab it on my long-term account. See if I can set an order out right now. Sorry to set an order out there.
I just got out of my little 100 share, made 15 bucks from it, up 30 on the day. Small trade. It was just a little bit too high in the range for me to hold through, and I was up 15 cents a share on a very small position, and so I'll take it, and we'll see what else we can get. I thought the market might reverse here and drag my position down, which is kind of what we're getting. So scalped a little bit more off the top of AMD there, but we're still kind of building it, and we'll see what else we can find. See, as the pullback happened, got out right before the pullback, so I got a little bit more off the top. If the market squeezes back up, I don't mind jumping back in AMD with a little bit bigger sizing here. But 2 trades, both green already. We'll see. We'll keep pushing and see what we can find here. Ideally, it depends on what the market does. If I think the market's going to squeeze up, I'll take a little piece. Market pulling back. So I'm gonna wait for another little pop-up. I like AMD, it's in the middle of the range, and so if we get a pop-up in the market, this might squeeze AMD up too. Trying to be patient with it, but it's not terrible. I'm watching the market momentum and I'm waiting to trade AMD based off of that, but market's pulling back, so I'm gonna wait. AMD should pull back with it now. Yeah, there it goes. That's why I waited. There's the big pullback in AMD. Maybe if the market squeezes back up, I'll take it, but for now, we're just waiting. I'm up 30 bucks, small position. You know, honestly, we're only 10 minutes into the day, so 30 bucks in 10 minutes isn't too shabby. I'll take it. Space. Yeah, I haven't tried scalping space yet. That might be one that I start to consider, though. It's been a while since I traded it, but ooh, man, it is ripping up here. Big moves on space, big moves. Depending on what the market does here, I might take a VWAP bounce scalp on AMD right here. Depends on what the market does. Market's struggling to hold over 278, so I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna get in a little bit here on AMD. I'm in with 200 shares. Gonna take profits fast if we get it. I'm just gonna keep my risk right around the whole $1.54. Very small trade.
All right.
But
I'm back, guys.
It's gonna depend on what the market does here. I'm probably about to get out.
Hey, Annex. I haven't gotten JetBlue. I have an order out at 950s. We'll see if I get filled here on this down move here.
I ended up
Seeing
getting
a
out.
quick down move there, and
I ended up getting out of AMD. The market squeezed down too much, and so it caught me. But still up a little bit on the day. We're slowly grinding up here, so it might take me a little bit. But market's sideways right now, so I gotta wait for this sideways range to break. MU's actually testing lows of the day here. And so maybe if we get like a break under 277, I might start shorting. I might switch to shorting since the bullish move is effectively done so far. Lift is setting up for like a fake out fade short. I might short into lift. It just depends. Or MU. I mean, if MU breaks lows, I might short into that too. And MU just broke lows. Well, we're going to wait and see a firm break. And ideally, I'd like to see the market break the lows here before. So we're watching both. Alright, I think we're going to get a low at the day break in the market and in these. And so I jumped in MU with 200 shares. And I might add a little bit if we do get a bounce there. But I don't mind shorting into this, anticipating the market breaking lows and trying to ride it up for a nice profit under the whole dollar. Is what ideally I'd like to see.
can't blame you. TechSec is the one probably to hit.
Yeah, I'm gonna take half off there, and then I'm gonna hold this last little bit to see if we get a much larger breakdown. And I'll use my risk level on MU at the previous low of the day. There we go. Nice breakdown. Market breaking lows. Looks good. I'm gonna get out the rest there. Right back to $30 in profit. We'll see what else we can find. But that was the momentum move I liked. I might actually switch to AMD now. AMD has yet to break lows. There's the low of the day break in AMD. On this bounce back to that previous low of the day, the previous low of the day in the market is 277.09. On the bounce back to there, I might short into that. We'll see though. Well, here's actually that on MU. And then I have the whole dollar above me as my risk. I really like that actually. I'm going to short into that. I'm in with 300 shares of MU. Might squeeze me out here. But we're going to look for a squeeze back below the whole dollar. Not the best fill, but we're going to look for this to test. A little bit larger size. I'm trying to scale up my sizing so I don't trade so small when I do well at the beginning of the day.
I like Space's reversal there, guys. Just missed it. I'm trying to change my order for JetBlue. Seeing it come down. Might get a nice spy here right below 950s.
Alright, so I got out the rest. I got out a few hundred shares of MU here at 45.90s. I'm going to hold the rest roughly break even on the rest. Keep it pretty green. Or maybe I'll use the whole dollar. It's fighting it. Maybe I held it a little bit too long. Kept that one break even. Might have held a little bit too long with that last one. I might pivot to AMD though. Man, my chart on the SPY is all wacky. There it is.
Yeah, I'm all over the place, guys. So you guys probably won't see me trade for a little bit. Trying to find the good charts.
Yeah, I'm in AMD with 200 shares. Gonna try to ride this breakdown under the half dollar here with the SPY's weakness. We just need to break under the half dollar. I might get MU ready too in case I want to short into that, but that's a big pop in MU. Yeah. I'm right around this risk level here. That one was too big. Quick reversal. It's alright. Like I said, I'm trying to scale up a little bit. I think if the market rejects here, I'm starting to try to take bigger size, and so sorry if I'm a little crazy today, guys. I'm going to anticipate that the market breaks lows right here for MU and jump in with 300 shares. Still about break even on the day. I might be over trading a little bit, but gonna look for a full-on breakdown here on MU with my 300 shares. See if the market can crack lows, drag it back down. AMD just slightly faked me out, unfortunately. Slightly. Here we go. There's a nice squeeze in the overall market now. Ideally, I want under 46 on AMD. I'll be patient with that and wait. Market's squeezing up. I'm gonna take half off there. Barely missed the profit. I'm holding 100 left of AMD. Or MU. I think the market actually might reject here, and so I'm still holding 100 shares. So unless we get a big squeeze up, I'm about break even on the day. Kind of wish I would have added there on MU. Might be a little late. I use 25 as my risk here for MU. I'm just looking to see if the market rejects where I think it might right here. And I might be wrong, but we're about break even on the day. There we go, I'm gonna add there. Hey buddy. Yeah.
It's facing this way. It's facing that way.
That looks just like a bird, right?
Right.
That's a bird.
Look,
yeah.
Look. Want to see something cool? It's facing this way. It's facing that way.
Wow. So it switches.
Yeah.
That's really cool, buddy. Thank you. Love you, buddy. Thank you. My son, everybody. Alright, profit target here for MU is 46 whole dollar. I'm anticipating the SPY gets rejected at the previous low of the day. And if it does, it should benefit me in this trade. We'll wait though and be patient with it.
All right, two that I'm looking, guys. I'm looking at potentially going long on TLRY and short on KSS.
We need the whole dollar of MU to test the 46 level. But again, it's going to depend on what the SPY does here. The SPY's chopping back and forth. Probably going to bounce right here. Maybe not.
I would like this to come up and try 18s, maybe get a little bit above 18s, and then I'll get short on KSS. Looking at potential TLRY.
I got out a half there on MU. I'll probably hold the rest break even. Market's squeezing up. I'm just going to get out the rest there. So up slightly on the day. Yeah, I'll put you up. Yeah, I know. So we got a few questions. Hey, we got 420 people in here, guys. Hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't already. We day trade live on stream every weekday morning for free on YouTube. And so if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Click the bell. We go live every weekday morning. If you click the bell, you'll get a notification when we go live. So make sure to do that. Appreciate the love. We're pretty close to 20,000 subscribers, guys. And so help us get to 20K. Alright, I just jumped back in a little bit more of AMD, or no, of MU. SPY's getting weak here, and it should help me. Let me switch this over. The 9s. Yeah, SPY's getting weak. 7. So I'm going to take half off there. And then I'm going to hold the last 200 shares for a much larger breakdown if we get it. Take another half off there. Ideally, I'd like to see the 46th hit, but watching for potential bounce in the SPY, which might hurt. There we go. Keep dropping. The 46th level is the level I want to hit, but I'll get out over 46.10 if we drop that far.
Yeah, I missed the move in Coles, so I'll see if it bounces here. Gets above 18s, and then I'll definitely get short on it.
Alright, there it is. Finally caught the breakdown, up 41. That's the breakdown I was waiting for the whole time. I kind of pivoted back and forth, but I finally caught it. Up 41 on the day. We're still growing. Here's my P&L so far. I'm going to try to start taking bigger sizing there, team. SPY bouncing up. I think it's going to get rejected here at 277. Yes, space with a beautiful VWAP bounce. Yeah, here I got you. If you want the link for that, Isaac, here's the link if you want to check it out. If you want to use our platform, I'll post this link. It's a cheap way to get started. Obviously, it's not the perfect platform, but it's a cheap way to get started, and you can actively day trade and short. So there's the link if you want to check it out. All right, here goes the market breaking lows. Like I said, I thought it would get rejected there, and it did. We'll see what we get here with some other moves. Maybe MU breaking lows of the day might be beneficial, but there's the break I wanted. If I get an MU now, I could effectively use 46 as my risk. We just need a slight bounce to get in with a better price. I'm going to jump in early here with 300 shares. Try to write it down quickly and add to it if we get a bounce up there. Let's get the low break. Let's get the market to squeeze down here, which is what I want to see. There's the low break. There's 89s. Getting a little bit of a bounce here, but again, it should drag us down with the market breaking lows if it happens. That's what we ideally want to see, is the market break lows here. I don't mind adding a little bit more on a bounce back too, like I said, and then just keeping my risk. I'm going to add here. I'm going to keep my risk at 46. So I'm in with 500 shares. See if we can get a quick profit with this.
All right, guys. I have an order out on my Robinhood to get JetBlue at 925 now. It's just holding way too low to do that 950. I'm putting the order at 925.
Yeah, I'm getting a squeeze up with my 500 shares. I'm gonna let it test. I want to see if the market's gonna break lows here, and if this level of resistance at 07 holds is what I want to see. That's what I think is gonna happen, and I don't want to let it fake me out if it does. Better. Just gotta be strict though, and I gotta use that new little high up there at 04 as my risk now. I'm trying to get up there where I take bigger size, guys, so forgive me if you see some fluctuations. There's 97s. get out. I'm still keeping it pretty break even on the day, but it's unfortunate. Rejection there, that's good. Squeezed out there. Unfortunate. I tried to scale up in size, but the market started to bounce on me. It is what it is. Being a little swingy today, but again, I've been trying to scale up in size, and the microchips just got squeezed up. The market bounced up on me today, which is okay. There's the SPY itself. So, SPY bounced big really quickly on me. It's alright. Still $30. We'll see what else we can get today. Ignore Simon. He's a liar. Like, he's trying to scam you. Don't fall for it. It's a scam. Ignore him.
Guys, I'm glad I've been calling this one out for almost a week now. Peloton called it out past in April, early April, on the 2nd, and now this one's been ripping on the daily chart, man.
Yeah, man, that one's been going crazy. People are home. They're riding their imaginary, bikes.
We talked about it when it was stuck in consolidation between 26 and 30. Yeah. And now it's up there to 33s, looking to get to 35. That one definitely took a rip.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, but I hope you're not being serious, Jonathan, because that's almost certainly a scam, bro. If anybody's telling you that they'll give you a free $1,000, it's certainly a scam. Don't fall for it, man. I hope you're joking, and you're not actually believing that. Alright, so market's still a little sideways. We're going to wait until we get a firm move in one direction or another. Looks like MU might have faked me out. Yep, looks like it did. That's alright. Mitch's is a $700 max loss account, but it costs it's like a $400 account. Mine is a $8,000 account roughly. Yeah, I did. I banned him from the channel. Yeah, that's exactly what I did. Can't allow that stuff. Just nonsense here. Watching the market, it's testing that previous low of the day at 277. I think 277 is a big level. My monthly goal is probably about $1,000, 2,000 maybe. Not anything huge. I'm slowly trying to grind it up. I think a lot of the time new traders kind of fall for the whole, you can get rich quick if you just buy my trader course, And I think the reality is you should try to make slow wins and grind it up slowly, unless you're just a gambler. A lot of people are gamblers, but you should just try to grind it up slowly, not take any unnecessary risks, and just kind of slow and steady wins. But again, I think a lot of what's pushed to new traders is Lamborghinis and mansions and fake money. And you can get rich quick. Is it possible for anybody to make $1 million in 3 months? Sure is. Just buy my trading course. It's hilarious. It's nonsense. It brings people in with emotion, right? But the reality is it's highly unlikely, and you'll probably lose. So taking it slow is what's recommended by me. market pulled it back, testing that 277 level, just dropped underneath it.
Yeah, AMD looks really weak today, but we'll see it.
Yeah, I'm watching the SPY to see how it reacts to 277. That's been a very strong level all day today. 277 on the SPY. And so it's been kind of going above it and then back down below it and then above it, back down below it. And so I think that's a big important level for the market itself. And it's been squeezing up and going down and then squeezing up. Battling that level, coming back down, battling that level. We'll see if the SPY starts to pull back and break lows here. It's possible for sure.
Alright, guys.
AMU's battling the $46 level. I'm in with 400 shares. Starting to make a little bit of money with it on the comeback. Take half off there. Sorry, let me put my window up. Holding 200 shares left. Gonna scale out of that now and hold the last little 100 here. Like I said, I think if the SPY breaks lows, this could get weak, and I'll hold the rest with a whole dollar risk. See if we get a lower the day crack, but I think the SPY might break lows here. Look at AMD pop up there though. AMD is super volatile, even with the market squeezing down.
Market coming down there a little bit.
Yeah, I got out of mine just because AMD's bouncing as the market drops. Weird. Still made about $30 and now I'm break even on the day, but I use mental stops, BMW, but everybody's a little bit different. Alright, here's a little bit of a bounce up. Glad I got out of MU where I did. Market's choppy though today, guys, so you see me being choppy. Once we get a trend selection, I can make money, but as the market chops, it's tough. Just to show you guys, this is what we're getting. Like you can see this choppiness right here. Like look how tight of this range it is. Hey, I appreciate the sub. Mitchell, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Or Michael, thank you, bro. Hit that subscribe button, guys. We do this live for free every weekday morning right here on YouTube. So if you have not already and you want to watch us day trade live, we are not experts here. We are not gurus. We are not selling a course or anything like that. We just day trade the market every weekday. And if you want to watch us do it, hit the subscribe button, click the bell, show your support for what we do here. We got 400 people in here, over 400 people. So show support. Hit that like and subscribe button, team. We only need 24 subscribers to hit 20,000. Hit that like button, guys.
Boom, boom. 20,000, man.
We're close. We need 24, bro. We need 24. You know, that's not that bad. We should be able to hit that today on the stream. So
I had to take a big trade because of it.
yeah, dude. I mean, hey. All right, SPY's back below 277. If I think the SPY is going to get rejected at 277, I could take 300 shares. It does look like it's rejecting. I'm going to take a little bit here on MU 300. You'll see me go back and forth. I'm anticipating the market breaks lows, and the market's been kind of chopping back and forth, bouncing me up, coming back down, bouncing me up, and that's all right. I'm just waiting on the volatility to present itself and, you know, take its small size. Here's the market squeezed down, but see, MU is squeezing against the market. Weird. Over 10, I'm going to get out. Over 46.10. There's the 10. Sideways day for me so far. Hey, I appreciate the sub. The real. Thank you, bro. Welcome, man. Thank you for the love, bro. I appreciate the support. SPY dropping. Should drag us down now, actually. Appreciate the sub, Brooks. Welcome, man. Appreciate it. There we go. That's better. What you see me do, I'm getting caught in the chop today, guys. Hey, I appreciate the sub. Ivan, welcome, bro. Appreciate it, man. Mitch has got a good class called Don't Get Caught in the Chop. That's what I'm doing today.
It happens to the best of us, man. We get excited. That's what usually leads that emotion.
Can you take a 20,000 share position for 20,000 subs? Commission's 150 per trade.
Dun dun dun.
Maybe I might take 2,000 shares today. I gotta find a really good setup. I'll make y'all a deal. If we hit 20,000 subscribers, I'll take 2,000 shares sometime today. I'm not gonna say when. I'm gonna wait for an A+ setup, but I'll do it. I got the buying power to do it. So if you guys bring me to 20K, I will take 2,000 shares of a stock today. Whether I will, that's on you guys. I'm gonna wait for an A+ setup and I'm gonna swing because honestly my account can handle it. I am roughly $2,700 in profit right now, and so you know, I got a lot of profit in my account, and I got enough to swing.
All right, I want AMD to create a high here in the 54s.
We have free classes, Han. We don't charge for anything. Like, anything we do is free. We need 14 more subscribers, team. 14 more.
Just got to push here in AMD.
And this might backfire on me, but hey, I'll do it. Just for you guys. You get me to 20K, I'll take a big swing.
Yeah, just take your time. Size in.
Yep.
Boom.
It needs to be a good setup though. I need an A+ setup. I'll probably end up waiting for like a low of the day break or a high of the day break if we get it.
There you go. Seems smart to me. All right, guys. JetBlue, man, JetBlue.
I am at. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
It's close to where I wanted it. It was 950s. It hit already 950. It would have hit my buy there. But I have an order out at 925 there. I thought the market's going to go a little bit lower. Might be getting too picky. It happens to me sometimes.
Tesla. Tesla. You know.
Like that rejection in AMD. Another push up to 54s. And I'll probably get short. And I could risk like right above it. 54.10s. So I like that flip right there.
I'm at 19,988 subscribers, guys. So I'm 12 away. What about the Lululemon pants? Don't say that, man. I told you, that's my wife's bat signal, man. She's gonna come over here. You know. Watch. I think Lululemon stock is gonna go down because Lululemon is a terrible company. Let's see if that works.
All right, above 20s here, guys. I'm gonna get short on space.
Alright, I'm looking to short AMD right here with 2,000 shares. It's a fake out fade. I don't know if I'm actually going to take it, but I think I will. Alright, guys, 2,000 shares. Alright, I'm in. I'm in 2,000. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. I'm so nervous, man. It just turned completely against me. I told you guys, though, I'll take it, but man. Alright, I just got squeezed up. $360 loss, man. Ugh, AMD. Why did I do it?
It was a tough one.
Why did I do it, man? Oh my gosh. I might have to hang it up for the day. That's the biggest loss I've taken in like a long time. And I let my emotions get the best of me, guys. That's what, but hey. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support. That was like worst case scenario, honestly. I appreciate the love though, guys. Thank you for letting us hit to 20,000 subscribers. Oh man, my heart's still beating fast.
Hey, it's a tough one, man. Tough one indeed.
Yeah, it's all right though. Like I said, I'm up $2,800 in this account, and so while it is a big pullback, I was watching the market to see if it dropped, and yeah, it just caught me. And so it's all right. I got to be able to make fun of myself a little bit. At least we hit 20,000 subscribers, you know. I'm going to put Mitch up. I'll probably be finished for the day. But man, that thing squeezed up so fast on me. Like the biggest green candle it's had in like the last 20 minutes, at least.
All right, guys, I'm building up my position here in space. Got in there at 20 with 50 shares. Looking to get in some more here on the bounce here towards 20. Risk right now is 20.25.
But yeah, unfortunate, guys. Unfortunate, man.
Hey, it happens, man. It happens.
I tried to do it for you guys. I did that for the squad, for the team, you know. And it hurt. It hurt.
Yeah, man, it happens, brother.
Right. Yeah, right.
What
Like
you got?
I said, I'm all right.
What you got to do is you got to trade with 2,000 shares tomorrow.
I don't know, dude. That last one stressed me out so much. I don't think so. I don't think I could do that anymore, man. That was too stressful, bro. Too stressful. Unfortunate and just stressful, dude. I don't think I can do it
looking
anymore.
like it's just gonna continue here. We need a bounce here to add here.
But hey, I did that for the squad, you know. For you guys.
Alright. Another one I like is AMD. Might take some in that one. 54s would be it. Get a risk off of 54 at 13. JetBlue heading down there. Might get filled at 925s. We'll see if I get filled there, guys.
What? Huh?
Alright guys, one that I'm gonna call out. It's a bigger stock, so you gotta be careful. I'm starting to like GS. Goldman Sachs just reversed there, and it made a big up move after big down move all pre-market. Resistance right now, I would say, is up there towards 177. So you have to understand that could be the potential risk. All right, guys, good move there for us in space. We're looking to add as we continue down here. It might just crush down towards 19 here. This push down is even causing my TCs to freeze up. It's funny, you know, you guys want to know how good of a broker sometimes we use. TradeNet hasn't frozen on me, but my paid charting here has already frozen on me. So that just shows you guys it's pretty quickly and a fast produced platform for sure.
Right.
930s showing up here, guys, as it comes down here. What are out to cover at 1905s, guys.
Yeah, it feels like getting hit by a Mack truck, 100%. That's what it felt like, honestly. But hey,
restart my charts here.
But hey, we had to break 20,000 though with that. We need 4 more subs, guys. Hit the subscribe button, click the bell, help us hit 4 more subscribers. I did that for you all, for you.
Charting not catching up with this. I gotta restart my charting, guys. Give me a second here.
Alright guys, so I haven't really said much because I've been kind of trading on my own. I got myself back down to this. This is my P&L now. I'm down to $110 in losses. And so here's my full P&L. And so I'm slowly grinding my way back after taking the 2,000 share swing. We'll see what happens. Sometimes I gotta trade off stream a little bit just because, oh wait, here you go, because I just need the less pressure. So I'll continue to update you guys on if I'm climbing back or not. But like I said, I got to woo-saw a little bit and, you know, get into my zone again. Yeah, it felt like I got hit by a truck. That was like the worst case scenario. But, you know, we'll see if I can come back from it. I think I've been accurate enough in the last few days to come back from that. And so we'll see. We'll see how it goes. It all's going to depend on the market.
Feeling confident in my position. I'm just gonna go and try to trade another one, stick to the stop on this one.
Hey, appreciate the sub, kid. What's up, team? That should hit us. We should hit 20k. Let me see. Yep, we did it. We're at 20,000 subscribers, guys. I appreciate the love. Shout out to all of our team members. Thank you, guys. Appreciate the love. We hit it. We hit 20k subscribers. Thank you, guys.
Alright.
I think the lesson there, though, is also I just got to stay away from AMD. You know?
Well, AMD's a little strong.
It's sideways, it's chop. It's over the VWAP under it, over the VWAP under it, over the VWAP under it. It's consolidating, you know. And it might be consolidated to go up, but for my style of momentum trading, it's the worst, you know. And I went against what I said. I was like, hey, I'm going to wait for a low at the daybreak. And then I just got an AMD in the middle of the range and just let that thing squeeze up on me fast. So I went against what I said. So really my fault, but, you know.
It happens, brother.
Absolutely, Christopher. If things are going bad, I certainly go off stream and need to kind of catch my breath and trade without 400 people watching me. Certainly. And if you can't understand that, you're just trying to be overly critical. Because, listen, people underestimate how hard it is to trade on stream. And at the same time, like, I don't sell anything. I don't sell a course. I don't sell anything, right? So I have no obligation to do anything. I can trade off stream as much as I want. I could lose every day and nobody can get mad at me for it. Because in the end, I don't sell anything, man. I'm not a guru. I'm not an expert. I'm just a dude that lets people watch him trade. You know, same thing with Mitch. And so, you know, yeah, people can hate. That's fine. But the reality is, I don't have an obligation to anybody. I can trade off stream as much as I want. Yeah, 100% it wasn't. It was not an A+ setup at all, for sure.
Alright guys, watching this one bounce a little bit. Oh, really wanted to take it off at VWAP. Kind of missed the buy point when our charts went down. Couldn't really see the chart. Didn't see it touch VWAP. But trying to get back in here and add some. Just gotta be careful because it could get strong now. But I do see it weak on this RSI and also the MACD moving down. I'd like it to cross down and cross that MACD down.
I just hit another trade on MU, made a nice little $30 from it. I'm only down 81 on the day, which is really not that bad from a $360 loss on the day. To come back from that to where I'm at now is actually pretty solid. We'll see what else we can find. I don't know if I'm going to be taking any more 2,000 share positions though. But not too shabby. Here's my P&O. But man, stressful day. But I guess I brought it on myself. But not that bad. Listen, every day I've been making money, and you can go back and watch the stream. I'm on like a 12-day green streak, and I've documented it all live. I stream it all live. You can look at my P&L at the end of every day and see how well I've been doing in this market. And so it's been a solid, few months. And so if today's the first day I lost in a few weeks, then that's cool. I'd rather lose via YOLO than than anything else.
All right, about to get short some AMD. Risk off this 54.13 here.
Yeah, and most of the time you do, Christopher. But like I said, man, I got 400 people watching me, dude. Like, yeah, sometimes, especially if I'm more emotional than normal, I just don't want a bunch of people watching me. I'd rather be in the zone and not worry about what everybody else thinks. You know what I mean? And like sometimes that's necessary because it's extremely difficult trading with hundreds of people. You know, it's super tough. Aside from the normal trading emotions, when you got hundreds of people watching you, it's even worse. Trust me. And so it is what it is. You know. Hey, I appreciate it, Alan. Thank you, brother. Right, 100%. I had to do it though. We had 20,000 subscribers, guys. I had to YOLO it. You know, you know, I had to, and it hurt. I wonder what the commissions from that trade are gonna be. They're probably gonna be super expensive. Dude, don't tell me my neighbor's about to cut his freaking grass right now, dude. He is, I can hear it.
Get that whacker going.
Yeah, I hear it right now, dude. He's doing it, man. It is what it is.
All right, guys. In 2 positions here, trying to manage it. Got short on that pop on AMD just because I've been seeing it trying to break out. If it breaks out, it gets me out for a $10 loss, something like that, $12. But if it breaks down, I could see a nice $50, $60 win on that one. So that's not too bad. Yep, right there, stopped out. $10 loss there at AMD. The stop was the 14. Not gonna hold it there. Let it go. Really wish I would have got this increase in space when it bounced up here, but never got that entry, that re-entry.
I just caught MU on the low of the day break. Slowly scaling out the rest. Only holding 200 shares left. And we'll hold the last little bit, see if we get a breakdown under the 45.75 level, and then hold the rest break even. Come on, break down. I'm just gonna get out the rest there. So only $30 down now. Not too bad from a $360 loss. We'll see. We're gonna keep grinding it up, and I'll let you guys know what happens. Most I've lost in a day is like 600. I appreciate it, Carlos. Yeah, that's right, Justin. Hey, we appreciate the love, bro. We appreciate it, man. I lost that $370 for you, team. It was all for you. You know, it was no fun at all, though. That sucked. Because it was like I just watched all my money go away. I was like, man. And then it just slowly faded away into oblivion. You know, terrible. But I made it back. And I'm only down $30, which is more manageable. Took a little bit more of MU. Scaled out half already, and then I'm gonna let the last little bit work here. I did it, team. This is my P&L. Up $10 on the day. I did that. I'm gonna get out the rest here. That's right. I came from a $360 loss to being up $10 on the day. Whew. Tough. But I've been accurate with my scalps. It's the only reason I felt confident I can do that. But my scalping has been accurate. I probably took too much risk. But whew, man, tough.
Alright guys, just added there. Now holding the rest break even. Really need to work on my ads and trying to do this strategy the right way. My ads should have been up there by the 20s and the 1990s. And this would have got me a good $60, $80 win there at the VWAP. Definitely not trading it the right way. Should have already been executed and out the trade. So that's why I'm not afraid here. I'm just gonna size in a little bit, hold the rest break even. I should have already taken profits, so there's nothing wrong with sizing in right here and holding towards the resistance of, let's say, 70s. But I just put it to break even since I'll be at 80s. But definitely that what you want to do on the reversal is get out at that VWAP. And then if you wanted, you could leave a little bit of shares to see if it continues, but definitely that VWAP is the first target. Got to get better at it.
All right, I am in MU with 500 shares at this low of the day break. I'm gonna take half off there. Gonna hold the last little 200 to see if we get a firmer breakdown and try to keep the rest pretty close to break even.
Maxar coming back. Got to be careful. Yeah, Maxar coming with the vengeance, guys. You could see that one maybe have a potential squeeze. It's also have a fade look too. So
I'm holding 200 shares left of MU on this low of the day break. It doesn't look like it's gonna climb it back though. I can hold the rest break even. Let me get out there. So I'm up $21 on the day now. I think the market's gonna tank here and that might drag everything else down, but we'll see. I might be wrong. Yeah, it could have been an amazing day, but I mean, listen, you know, we hit 20,000 subscribers. I wanted to do something, you know. But green is good. I'm happy with the green, man. I'm happy with the green. It was super emotional after that, man. I just watched my profits disappear, you know. And luckily, I was able to kind of bounce back and rebound back. This is my P&L on the day. I'll keep Mitch up, but I'll just drag mine over here real quick. Like, this is my P&L on the day. So I actually got it to where I was green on MU, you know. See, it's still the same account number and everything like that. I actually got it to where I was green on MU. Oh, I still am down on AMD, though. But I grinded my way back some. But stressful day. But, you know, the green streak's still alive.
hey, it happens.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Now that low right here, this high right here, I'm gonna start holding as the out. So I'm looking for this move down towards the 19s. We could get a push towards the 19s here. Trying to let it crack these 30s. There you go. All right, guys, just took some off there at 24s. And now let's let it just crack completely. There you go. Cracking 19s. Let's take some off as it gets to 19.
Yeah, I'm holding a little bit of MU again. Holding 200 shares, gonna hold the rest break even. We're gonna see if we get a breakdown under 45.70s. That low of the day crack if we can.
Nice crack there, guys, for us. Put range. You guys saw me make a mistake there. Normally don't. All right, guys, got out there at 1892s. I'm more than happy with that gain. That's a $72 gain on only 100 shares, guys. And this trade, if we would have done it the right way, this is the one that makes us $300, $400. Because look how quick the reversal happened from the top, and look how it just kept coming down. If you look at the 5-minute, we got the cross. That's why we shorted right here on this 20. But the real key is we need to learn how to add on the breakdown here, this 1980, because that's how we really get into this nice strong position where we're in 1990s, 20s, and we can hold break even on the rest and let this completely work.
Good work,
Big
bro.
breakdown, guys. Big breakdown. Square is the next one I want to try to tackle, guys.
Yeah, so I made a little bit on MU there. I'm up $60 on the day. Space actually just broke under that previous closing price, and as it bounces back, I might short into space. What's the range? Big.
All right, guys, I'm looking for 61s to get short on square. The risk would be 61.25s. It's a good reversal play.
I'm in space with 300 shares, shorting. Gonna keep it pretty tight.
All right, guys, might get filled in my jet blue. We'll see if I get filled on Robinhood at 925s.
I took most off of space there once I saw a little bit of profit. I'm holding 100 shares left. I just didn't like how rangy it was.
I missed the fill there and JetBlue at the bottom there by 2 cents. We'll see if I get filled. I'll let you guys know.
Ooh, I looked the other way, and space had squeezed all the way back up, and so I got out roughly break even. It looks like I lost $3 from that one, but I didn't like the space is too rangy, honestly, for me. But I ended up getting out the rest of it.
Man, I like that little crash fill there for JetBlue, but wasn't able to get filled on that down move by 2 cents. Let's see if I can.
Market's bouncing a little bit. I might look to short into MU here. I'm going to anticipate the market actually holds 276 as resistance and squeezes MU down. We'll see. I'm in with 300 shares. Here's MU. Keeping about 80 as my risk, I think, here. I want to see this level here hold as risk, but we're squeezing a big. Right around my risk level. Market didn't end up holding that. Yeah, I gotta get out there. Took away some of my profits, but definitely a rangy squeeze this day. And it, like I said, guys, if you've been watching me, you know I've been pretty profitable lately. So every day is not going to be perfect, but I'm just happy I'm in the green slightly on the day. It's been a tough day, but a good day too, because I actually came back from a huge loss from YOLOing 2,000 shares.
YOLO.
Yeah, hey, I YOLO'd it for sure. Y'all want to see what caught me here? Because like, look, I was looking at like a fake out fade, which is usually like a good strategy, right? But this is what happened with AMD. This is where I got squeezed up. It's like the biggest green candle we've had all day. It literally is the largest green candle outside of the first 5 minutes, right? This is the green candle I got squeezed up on, right here. Like this one right here. This candle right here. And like, dude, I got in and that thing went up like 40 cents and like literally like 15 seconds, man. And with 2,000 shares, it just climbed, dude. It just climbed, and I just froze. It was like a deer in headlights, man. It was tough. It's really the worst case scenario there for me. And like I said, I had to laugh at myself a little bit because I pictured it going completely different. I pictured me taking 2,000 shares and me being accurate like I have been. And so when it just worst case scenario there, I just kind of froze, man. But whew. But I fought back, and I'm actually green on the day slightly. I'm definitely down after commissions. But, you know, I'm just happy I'm not losing, you know.
Alright guys, one that I'm liking right here is KHC.
Yeah, I'm just happy I'm not losing, man, because it was a tough day for sure. It was like a rough day, man.
These are the days where you honestly, they don't really test your ability to win necessarily. They test your ability to hold and stick to your risk and reward and not go too out of your risk and reward. John stuck to it and got some rewards, bounced it back, didn't try to capture it in one trade, and then got it all back.
Yeah, I grinded it back, that's for sure.
That's an important part. I think that's very important for everyone to understand. It's not necessarily you just came back. It's how you came back. You didn't come back on one trade. You bounced yourself back, took the pressure off a little bit, and then took another trade, and that got you into the win.
Like small wins, like just little baby wins is what brought me there.
Too many traders, they take a big hit, and what do next? They take a bigger hit.
Yeah.
That's definitely not what you want to do.
No.
They double size up, and they're like, oh well, I'll just double size in here. I don't like that.
Yeah, for sure. Market squeezing up big here. They're not big, but squeezing up for sure.
All right, guys. One that looks good here is KHC Craft. Why? Because I'm pretty bullish on this stock right now. Overall, that Kraft Heinz.
Han Solo with the quote of the day. He says, that was more of a yeet than a YOLO. I kind of agree. That was a yeet if I've ever seen one. You know? I was taking my profit for the day and just yeet, you know?
All right, guys. I'm looking for a pullback to 45 or 42s, but this could come right back to VWAP. Alright, I like TLRY too. This one's starting to look good.
Yeah, I recovered him too fast. Whoa, what is that, dude?
It's the same hammer.
Oh my gosh, is that a hammer?
Yep.
Man, that is crazy. Sorry. Yeah, I'm up too fast. I'm up $23 on the day now. I'm trading AMU right now.
Yo, JetBlue, stop teasing me. and get me filled in Robinhood. You know how close it is? It's hit 26 twice.
What's your limit?
25.
It'll do that to you. You know.
She's trying to get me to go up there to 30 and buy her up at 930s.
Yeah, it'll happen.
That's how it is, though.
Yeah.
You know? I'm just trying to let it work.
Not a bad plan. Yeah.
Because my thing is, if I get in here at 925, I have more than the ability to buy it up at, let's say, 825s, then get in the middle of that dollar average cost. I think that's going to be a good strategy here.
So baby today, hey guys, Carol's popping up over here. So baby today, I'm gonna get out here and break even on the rest. So today, since we hit 20,000 subscribers, I decided to take 2,000 shares of a position, and I immediately lost like close to $400, like within like 20 seconds. Oh no. You know, but after that, I have fought back, and you can see like this is my P&L. So I'm actually up $13 on the day. Yeah. Carol's here, guys. Say hey to Carol.
How's it going? I need to renew my car.
Jack keeps coming over here showing me his hammer. Thor's hammer. You know.
Yeah, he likes those Legos.
Here, if you want to come out and get a chair, man, come over here. You can trade some.
I have to do the dishes, and I gotta do the kids stuff. Here, I need to renew. Look, I need to renew.
Got stuff to do, John. Come on, man.
Everything.
You want to renew Costco?
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead.
Yeah, look for that Groupon.
Yeah. Just trying to charge my credit card, man.
Yeah, tell her to look for that Groupon.
I'll allow it.
Probably,
Yeah, it's your food too.
Yeah, Groupon, man. Groupon's struggling.
yeah, you might find a deal.
You might find a deal with Groupon. Groupon's currently.
I know they had
87 cents.
Sam's. I know they had Sam's. I don't know
Yeah.
if you have Sam's over there.
To get a Costco membership?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you talking about Groupon for?
There's probably a Groupon for the Costco membership.
Hey, just look for
I'll
them,
have to look.
because
I mean,
sometimes there's like half the price.
for the cheap membership.
John was talking bad about Lulu.
I bet he was.
I was, man. I got problems. It's me versus Lulu.
It's
Yeah.
not
I want
surprising.
TLRY, but it's not giving me that ability. There you go, guys. I probably should have got filled in JetBlue.
Did you tell him I cut your hair?
Yeah, I did.
Oh.
Yeah, Carol
Okay,
gave me
that's
this
it.
haircut.
It was my first time too.
Yeah, let me turn it up so I can hear Mitch.
I feel like I did an okay job. I cut Jack's hair too. So luckily we had a pair of clippers. I think all stores are sold out of clippers right now because everyone is needing that haircut.
Yeah, probably. You know.
All right, guys. Took my first long-term buy there, guys. I'm in JetBlue at 925. Took some JetBlue on the long term, guys.
Hey, good luck, bro. You got this, man.
Yeah, something small. It's not big. I don't really necessarily like to get position size because at least for long term, there's not necessarily that look. But for me, I think that's a good place to buy, especially with the good news of the airlines coming out.
I kind of see that.
Oh look, Tiny.
Yeah, you got your own emoji.
How's it going? Yeah, I forgot about that. Each time I come on here, I'm like, oh look at me. Alright. How are y'all doing?
What, Chase?
DJs. You know.
What kind of? That sounds bad.
Is it?
But is there like
that an
another BJ?
abbreviation?
Right? Is that a brand? Like, what is that, Chase? You know? Alright. But yeah, I came back from a $360 loss today, man.
Look at that. Oh, BJ's Wholesales Club
Oh. Yeah.
discount.
Everybody's
20 bucks.
jumping on that deal. You know?
$20 here. I got you.
Look, JB says that's a better haircut than the last few we have seen him get. Hey man, she
All
gave me a
right.
haircut.
Right? Yeah, sometimes he comes home and I'm like, oh.
What?
Yeah.
You don't like my haircuts?
Well, no,
You
just
should
when
say
you get them
something.
cut. When you get them cut really short. I don't like it when you like cut it super short.
I know, but at the same time, like, I'm like a dad, man. I don't care what my hair looks like. You know, like I just want it short and easy, so I don't have to do it every morning.
He's handsome, no matter what.
It's a store. Okay. Gotcha.
All right, there you go, John.
I don't think we have any of those in the area.
I put it up. Oh, you got a BJ's membership if you would like BJ's.
I need something that's doing that home delivery.
Yeah.
Okay. They both do it. One of them does it through Instacart.
Yeah, I don't think we have any at Berkeley and Jensen's. I don't think we have that where we are. We only have Costco, and we have a Sam's Club and a Costco.
Yeah.
And I had a Costco membership, and I used it for a while, but then I ran out of time to be able to go to the regular supermarket, because buying that much produce, I mean, unless you really eat produce all the time, you're gonna be wasting money. So
Yeah, for sure, and that's kind of how it goes. Like Carol goes to the store and spends like $100 on vegetables, and then they go bad in like a week, and I'm like, why'd you spend all that money? You know?
Well, no, I eat a lot of vegetables, and I try to get the kids to eat vegetables, but
Yeah.
sometimes that's a losing battle.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I came back from it, Jason.
So I'm putting it up in the chat. Not in the chat, in the group, in the Discord. But I found the Groupon for the Costco, but they pulled it off for 2020. I think they'll bring it back in a little bit. They're just trying to get the most money they can right now. But I did find one for BJ's and Sam's Club. So
It's not bad.
those two options. I don't know if
Right.
you have those near you.
We have a Sam's Club. We don't have a BJ's, I don't think. Mostly just a Sam's Club.
Yeah. We have HEB though.
Yeah, we do have an HEB. HEB's
Here,
good, man.
everything is better. And that's true except for their produce sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes their produce isn't.
It's cheaper than Kroger, man. Kroger taxes. Kroger is expensive.
That's true.
You know, unnecessarily expensive, honestly.
It's very ripped up, guys.
I'm procrastinating doing the dishes.
Why?
So I don't feel like it.
Can't blame you.
I feel you. I mean, listen, we're gonna be here for months, you know?
Hopefully not that much longer.
Carol keeps trying to clean, like, obsessively, and I just tell her, it's like, look, dude, like, we got 2 kids. We're gonna be here for months. Like, what's the point? You know, like, we could clean, but we don't need to obsess
I'm
about
not
it. House is just gonna
obsessively
get dirty
cleaning.
again.
It's not obsessively cleaning. It's just trying to make sure everything is kind of picked up for the next day. Cause like I'm over there doing the homeschool thing, so it's like if everything is just a mess, and I'm in there like trying to like do breakfast, and like Jack has a little Zoom call
I get
in
it.
the morning, you know, it's just. I'd rather it be kind of picked up, or else, and like if it's super messy all the time, I kind of start getting kind of bummed out. It kind of bums me out when it's just like a train wreck all the time.
Yeah. Carol is like a germaphobe, and she obsessively cleans, which is a good thing, you know.
I'm kind of a germaphobe.
You're a germaphobe, 100%, man. You know, y'all should have seen her when she went to the store the other day. She had. I'm so serious. She had swim goggles on, you know, because the virus can infect your eyes. But you know.
Here, wait, let me see if I.
You never know.
Yeah. Hey, look, I was okay with it, you know.
Let me see. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Here. Here. Let me show them.
I don't know if they'll be able to see it. That's her.
Oh.
Yeah.
That was me at the store.
That was her at the store the other day.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy. What's up, man?
Safety first.
Yeah. Hey. She looked like Ghostbusters, man. Yeah.
And look, this is the last time I show 'em my farmer's market.
Yeah.
See, look, this is look how pretty. Oh, look, that doesn't. All the stuff that's
you want to
green.
see it? Look, I'll show it. Here.
You haven't got my remote.
You lost your remote, buddy? All right.
Give me a sec. I'll come up there. Is it? See? Look how pretty. all my vegetables that I got last time I went to the store.
Yeah.
I like vegetables.
You see how pale it makes us look? We look like vampires, man. Look at that. We're really not that pale. Like, that's us. You know?
I mean, it's not that pale.
No, well, usually it's like this. You know?
Wait, go back. Do that again. Oh, wait, no. It would just look like lips. It was just like floating
There we go.
lips.
That's better. We'll keep it like that. Alright. Oh, dude, we had some really angry guy that, like, look at this comment. It's hilarious. Look at this. He was so angry yesterday.
Right there.
Did he delete it? What did he say? Where'd it go, man? He was so angry. I lost it. Did he delete it? He must have deleted his comment, man. Ah, it was hilarious, man. It was hilarious. He was like, I can't believe you've got your kids on there and your girlfriend. I can't understand anything you're saying. He was so angry, man. So hateful. I missed him. That sucks. So the kids have school. The kids have school, but it's like they're streaming they're streaming their school. Like, my daughter's printing something from our printer right now, but they're streaming it. Here, that's from Maddie.
Yeah, and I feel bad if it's, you know.
Yeah. So, like, the kids have school, but they're streaming their school, you know. Which just causes a lot more work on us, but it's cool. You know, it happens.
I don't think they're mad.
Yeah, they're not mad. My son's mad when he has to do his work every morning, but aside from that, like, you know, it could be worse. They're happy with it.
Yeah, 100%. Could be a lot worse.
Yeah. Here. Here's for Maddie. I'll grab that.
She's always using the color.
Tell her not to.
Y'all, I swear, I bought like...
We've been spending hundreds on ink.
Yeah, like, they have so much stuff that they need to print out for school, and it's always in color. Here's one. Hey, if there's ever an option to do black and white,
Do black and white.
yeah, it might be. It'll save us some ink. But if you can't, that's alright too.
Because I'm paying for it.
Yeah, another feature that helps for printers is do the fast print, which says lower quality print, but saves you tons of ink.
And
Right.
then they all have an option for double sided too.
Mitch said to do the fast print because it saves ink money.
Yeah,
way
it's a
faster.
lower quality image, but still
Yeah.
give you all the color.
Nice.
Just sent that to that.
It's like a
That's
high
you.
quality print
Yeah, dude.
that blows through ink.
Yeah, certainly.
Ink is expensive too.
Oh,
Look at
absolutely
the
is.
retailers though. Retailers definitely turned down, man, and Goldman Sachs finally turned away after trying to break out, on the hourly. You look at the hourly, it created a huge flag and now has the resistance above it.
Yeah, you want some paper? Right. Here, dude. There you go.
We have so much. That's just one
You just want
Here,
one piece?
You could have, look, you could have like you could have like 4 pieces. And that's it for today.
Hey, hold on, guys. I'm gonna answer the phone. It's my dad. He might be telling me something. Hold on.
All right, guys, I really like Maxar right now for VWAP fake out fade there. It looks really nice there. It's a tight play. It definitely looks like a fake out fade there.
All right, so this is my P&L on the day. I'm up $45, which isn't that bad considering I had a $360 loss. We're gonna keep finding some setups here.
All right, I'm seeing the overall market come down there. I'm thinking we're gonna get some weakness starting to come. 77s, something like that, could get me short here. AMD.
Isaac says, Carol, John promised he would trade for a week in your Lulu yoga pants for 20,000 subs. Can you please give him some so he can wear them?
So did
I didn't get 20,000 subs. No, not yet. No. But
Well,
I did make that bet. I did make that deal. Y'all get me up to... No, it's only 30K. Y'all get me up to 30K. It's not 20K. We're at 20K. You get me up to 30K, I'll do it. You know?
you better be pretty clear about that because people are gonna say, "Oh, he said this."
I was absolutely clear. You know? I was
I
absolutely
think it was
clear.
me.
You know, but like I said, we're at 20,000 now. You grow my channel by 33%, you know, in a month. I'm doing it. You know, I'll do it. I ain't scared of that either.
I
I'll
know.
do that.
And I heard you say that too. Like I heard you say, and that was my understanding too.
Right.
Because I more than anyone would love to see you in a pair of yoga pants.
And I'll do
Oh,
it. We grow-
I've been pushing it.
yeah,
It's me.
I'll do it. And we grow by, like I said, we're at 20,000 subscribers now. We get up to 30K. That's 33.33 repeating percentage. You know, we do that. I'm for that. You know, I'll be happy to do that if we grow by that much. The rule is in the next 30 days though, starting today. We'll start it today. In the next 30 days. So it's unlikely, but I'll do it. You know.
Anything could happen.
Yeah, it could. I'm gonna jump in with 200 shares at MU here. Try to ride this down. See if we get it. Break under 45.80 is what we want to see, especially if the market starts to crack back down and break lows.
I'm using your email for the Costco membership.
All right, that's fine.
Is it at
Here's
G?
why.
Pretty sure people know
And AMD has not looked the other way. AMD's been ripping all morning.
Yeah, she's surprising.
Let's see if I can get a delivery for groceries.
Yeah. Yeah, like if it's extra, we'll pay for it. That'll just keep us from going. So yeah, I would work on that. There might be like a backlog of delay for it. So just check to see when. You know.
Pretty sure Clint said it was to do it either today or tomorrow to do it in the middle of the week.
All right.
Are these different?
Are they different? They look kind of the same. I like
Is that a hammer? No. What is that? Is that a fly swatter?
it. Looks like a smiley face with a hair, with crazy hair.
It's like from model. It's like one of those spider things.
Oh, and you have to jump over it? Oh.
That looks just like it. Great job.
And I added it on the
See that?
They have ours too.
Yep.
Very nice.
Great job, buddy.
These are both the same thing.
Cool, but I like it.
That's amazing, buddy. Great job.
They were both the same thing.
My son's making Lego stuff. That's been his latest thing, is he's creating Legos.
Wait, here. Go back.
Here, hold on.
Oh.
I'm trading.
They have a vending machine for sale at Costco. Look. Oh, it's a auto wine cellar. It looks like a vending machine, though, doesn't it?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's the same kind of thing, I guess. Like I said, guys, I'm in an MU with 200 shares. Yes, Kevin. Well, price tight spread. Price tight. 30,000 subscribers would be a 50% gain. I have 20,000 subscribers, right? And so if I grow by 10,000 subscribers, that is a third gain. And so that would be a 33.3 repeating gain, percentage-wise. Again, 20,000 to 30,000 is a third gain. I'm growing by 33.3 repeating percent. I'm squeezing up here. I'll probably get out of this soon. Yeah, I'm gonna get out there. Yeah.
Alright guys, next stop for AMD after 55s, I think would be 55.17. We're gonna start targeting an area here. We have a big range. Hey John, I don't know if it's causing a double music, but I can hear it in the background.
Oh, it might be. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, no, I just want to look out for everyone listening. Guys. Oh, I see. I see what at least has some people upset today. News-wise, supposedly Trump stopped funding who?
Am I going crazy? It's a 50% gain. In what way? Oh, no, you're actually right. 100% right. You're actually 100% right. Sorry. I was like, man, am I going crazy? No, he's right, because it would be 50% of 20,000, right? Not 30,000. I was thinking 30,000. It would be 100% gain. That's right. Exactly. Or no, a 50% gain, because it would be half of 20,000. Sorry, guys. My math was off. That's actually right. 10,000 would be a third of 30,000, right? Which is why my math was wrong. But he's actually right. It's a 50% win. Because it would be going from 20,000 to 30,000, which would be a 50% win, right? 100%. My bad, guys. You're actually right. At first, I was like, man, am I crazy? And then I thought about it. You're right. Sorry, guys. Math is way off.
Sitting here, people like.
Right. Right. No, 100%.
I could see it when you got there, though.
Right. I was
see
thinking.
Why he was like that. It
Right.
would be a 30 or.
Right. Well,
it's 30.
10,000 is a
30.
third of 30,000,
Yeah.
but we're not going by 30,000. We're going by what I'm currently at, which is 20,000. So half of 20,000 is 10,000, which would be a 10,000 gain to 30,000, which would be 50%. Right. That's exactly right. Sorry, guys. My math was off. Weekends, you can trade from your phone, Edness. I don't know. It's tough,
A huge breakout in AMD, guys.
I can't procrastinate anymore.
Everybody tell Carol thank you for stopping by. She's leaving.
I might start doing this.
Yeah, come on
Come
stream.
on.
Everybody
Say
likes
hi.
it, I'm sure.
So,
Yeah. Yeah, I appreciate it, Jeffrey. We love you too, bro. Yeah, like I said, I thought about a third of 30,000 would be 10K. But since I'm at 20,000 now, I calculated a little bit wrong. Which is okay. It happens,
All right,
Get her a
guys.
desk and a computer.
AMD
Yeah, let's do
almost
it.
to the
I'm down.
high.
What's up?
Yeah. Let me try to.
All right. I love you. I'm gonna put my headphones on.
Alright.
All right.
Love you.
Love
Yeah,
you.
he's kicking me off.
You can stay. You can stay as long as you want.
No, I'm just playing.
All right.
Alright. Bye, y'all. Thanks for having me. So. Alright.
Thank you, baby.
Love you. Here, put this back up so Jack doesn't get it. He'll use up all the paper.
All right. Oh, anyway, also guys, if you want to use the same platform as us that allows you to actively day trade with no PDT rule, shorting ability, a lot of other cool stuff, in my opinion, it's the cheapest way a new trader can get involved in the market without risking thousands of dollars like most new traders have to do. The way it works, it operates like a prop firm, and so there's a profit split of 70-30, and with their base package, it's only $375 for this sale. The sale's still going on. You can still get intro packages for $375. Again, it operates like a prop firm, and so there's a profit split of 70-30. Like if you turn that, and with for that $375, once you're approved, they give you a $14,000 funded account to trade with. There's no PDT rule, and you can short. And so if you, again, there's a 70-30 split. So if you bring that $14,000 account up to $15,000, you keep $700, they keep $300, since it's a 70-30 split. And then there's a $700 max loss. It's actually the same account Mitch is using, and again, you know, it's super cheap. You're paying $375, your max loss is $700, and in my opinion, it's the cheapest way a new trader can get involved in the market. A lot of the times, new traders end up saving up thousands of dollars. They have to risk thousands of dollars, and a new trader is almost always going to lose their first account, right? And so if you make a new trader save up thousands, they're just going to lose thousands when they first get started. It's going to be more tough than it needs to be. Where with Tefs and TradeNet, you're only risking less than $400, $375. You're getting a big account to trade with. There's no PDT rule. You can actually short stocks. And in my opinion, it's just the cheapest way you can get started. And so if you want to check that out, it's also a great way to help support our channel. I'll post this link here. We do make a commission if you sign up. And so it's a good way to help support what we do. And there's the link in the chat if you want to go check that out.
All right, looking for one more rip here to get short some AMD.
What's making AMD break out? Buyers. Maybe buyers covering shorts, or buyers getting in, shorts covering maybe. I'm in MU with 500 shares, or 500 shares. I'm gonna get out another half there, holding 100 left. See if we get this breakdown back under that level. Hold the rest pretty close to break even if we need to.
All right, guys, would love for AMD to hold 55.36 on the push-up.
I just got out the rest there, up $103 on the day, so really not that bad. I'll put Mitch back up, but yeah, that was my trading. Here's my P&L on the day. There we go. Still grinding it up, man.
Trying to get that bounce, might not get it.
Do you ever trade pennies? Not really. Depends on what you define as a penny stock, but not really. Mostly I'm trading mid and high cap stocks. I usually trade the same stocks every day just because I know them well enough to do that. But it varies, you know. I think MU's going to get rejected here with the overall market. That looks weak. Market looking weak.
All right.
Market should flush down here. Maybe we're getting a bounce.
One more push.
Market squeezing down here. Let's see what we get. Alright, I just took a little bit of IBU. Scaled some on the way out. Holding 400 shares left. Gonna get out another little bit here, then hold this last 200 much less strict from this weakness in the market. There's the nice breakdown. Ideally, I'd like to see down to like 75 if we can, at least 80 where the support is right here. Alright, I'm gonna get out another half there. I'm gonna hold this last little 100 down to this 80 level if we can get it. 85s, 84s, 83s. I'm not gonna be super strict on the rest. $165 day. Not too bad. I probably could have gotten this 80 level. Watch, I bet you it'll bounce right here. Right where I do this line. I bet you it's gonna bounce right there. We'll see. But that's why it was my profit target, and I got out a little bit early, but I bet you we'll see a bounce.
Max R doesn't look bad for a little low of the day break. For you guys that are scalpers. Look at the retail sector gets destroyed today. Look at Nordstrom, the ones I've been talking about that were still strong. Nordstrom and KSS get destroyed.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
John Michael says, I like your merch idea. I respect promoting your channel in the back, but the candlesticks would be cool as is. Maybe a smaller channel logo. Hey, I'll make one for you, John, that doesn't have the beginner trading on it. Do you like the big one? Like the big candlesticks in the front, or just the small candlesticks on the front? Because it's pretty easy for me to make one. So whichever one you want to see, bro, I'll make one for you if you want.
Alright guys, I'm gonna take a quick break. I'll be right back, alright?
Alright, but yeah guys, remember what I said. Look at this. Where did I say it would bounce? I said it would bounce right here. I drawed it down to the T, and even if it rejects here, look at the bounce. It bounced up at least 10 cents from that exact level I drew. Spot on with that bounce level. I'm using trade ideas. Yeah, trade ideas are in the middle right here. How long I've been trading? A few years. Yeah, y'all want to check out Trade Ideas, the best scanners in trading in my opinion. Here's the link. You could use our promo code as well, BT15, get 15% off. But look at that level, man. I drew that level out. I'm not trying to flex too hard on my levels, but like, look at that. Called that level down to the very T. I drew this level out and I said, I bet you it's going to bounce right here. And look at the bounce. That's what I scalp with, is these levels. Like, I scalp these levels because they're very easy to predict for the most part. And so I'm able to scalp like a quick 10 or 15 cent move like this with very easy prediction. And then if this level breaks, like especially now that it's a double bottom, I could just short into that. Like if it breaks down to here, I could just short into that, and I might. We'll see. But that's what I'm really using to scalp here is these levels. Small candlesticks in the corner, gray long sleeve would be great. I got you. Here. Oh wait, here's the break at this level that I talked about. If we get a nice break, I'm shorting into this move. There's 79s. I'm going to take 200 shares there. It might fake me out, and it's going to fake me out a percentage of the time here. But that's alright, because I was just in with 200 shares. Yeah, there's the fake out. I'll let it work a little while. Again, it's going to fake me out a small percentage at the time here, but I can let it work and try to be patient with it. Oof. Big squeeze up. Unfortunate. But it's okay. Still up 143 bucks on the day. Let me try to add that sweater for you, though. Hold on. How do I add something here? I wonder how I add overview. Sorry guys, I gotta figure out how to add one. Let me click start designing maybe. Long sleeve tees. Sorry, I'm trying to create this thing for him. I'll find it. There we go. Alright, I got it. Would you rather dark gray or kind of like a bluish gray? Like, would this work? Let me show you. Like I said, if you guys have any suggestions on this too, let me know. Would this work? You see that? Long sleeve, gray. Let me know if that works. I mostly use 1 minute. Would that work? That's about as close as I can get to what you said you wanted. know if that works. Here you can see the stock name. It's just a lot of stuff to put on the screen. Here's the stock name. Mostly trading AMD and MU. Mostly the reason I don't put it up is because I trade the same ones every time. Dark gray. Alright, cool. Alright, that should work then. Nothing on the back, on the front. Like I said, guys, I'm just kind of waiting. The SPY squeezing up. So I'm trying to add this to my listing for what's his name? Yeah, it should work. Listing not found. Alright, let me find it. Okay, so this is beginner trading merch is the listing. Alright. Alright. Alright, so it should have added to the merch store. I think it did. Let me check. Yeah, we got it now. It's the bottom, it's premium long sleeve tee. So here you go. Here, check it out. Here's the link. I like that idea of having one that doesn't have beginner trading on the back, so I just created that for you. There you go. Let me make sure the link works. Yeah, it's the one all the way at the bottom. Nothing on the back, beginner trading on the front. Or the logo on the front. What's up? Alright. SPY squeezing up, so we might see some other squeezes here. I might long A or MU. Over the whole $1.46, depending on what the SPY does here. That's what I'm looking at. Alright, I'm gonna get in there, and I might get squeezed out a small percentage of the time, but I really don't mind the fill, and I could just use the whole $1.46 as my risk. Alright, I'm just in with 200 shares here of MU. Ideally, my ideal profit target would be up here at like 20. Alright, so the market looked like it was going to squeeze up, and then it rejected, so I got to be pretty tight. Like I said, I'm just using the whole $1.46 as my risk, trying to scalp a little bit off the top of this move here, and if it breaks under 46, I mean, that's alright. I'm just anticipating that the market stays bear or bullish, and if it doesn't, I'm just going to get out of here for a $6 loss. Or a $10 loss, I guess, but yeah, I got out. The market actually reversed, it just didn't break. Now it's a triple top there. We'll see what else we can find. It might squeeze back up. I don't mind taking it again if it does. Same thing, same type of trade. But I gotta wait for the market. What I'm looking at with these type of trades is this on the market. Like, I'm looking at the market trying to change trends and move to an upward trend, like it's breaking above the VWAP, which is an intraday trend indicator. And so when we get that, it's the market trying to change trends, right? So when it gets a hard rejection here, I'm actually leaning more towards a short. It just depends on how well it holds underneath the VWAP now. Hey, thanks, John. Hey, man, and listen, you buying merch is just a good way to help support us, brother. So, thanks, man. I appreciate the support. And like I said, guys, if y'all want some merch, we do have our store that's open now, and you can check it out. Like I said, here's the link for our store if you want to check out the merch. Hey, I appreciate the subs, guys. We did break 20,000 subscribers today, so I really appreciate it. That's crazy, man. Channel's got 20,000 subscribers, guys. I appreciate the love, team. Thank you. Feels good, man. Feels good. Put some jazz on. Make everybody hate me real quick. Yeah, mostly 1 and 5. I just shorted into MU here, anticipating that it holds because the market is actually looking weaker, but
Alright, I'm back. Definitely missed that AMD extension. What a trade that would have been. A little upset. Was expecting it to come back to the 55.31s, but missed out on a nice move there. Close to $1 now.
it happens, brother. Don't stress it, man. You know.
Yeah, I was just getting towards the time I needed to go out and take the puppy, so. But you can clearly see on a 5-minute when it broke there, it was definitely a good area. I was looking to get in at 55s at first, but it surged so well there. I was looking for another touch of 55.31s. Got to get better at these for sure.
You just started trading them, brother, so it'll take a little bit of time, but you got this, you know.
But we definitely saw a nice pull back there in the tech sec, so tech sec looks weak.
What does a VWAP fade indicate?
Oof.
What's up, Jamu? What's up, man? The VWAP fade. The VWAP is an intraday trend indicator, so it tells you what the current intraday trend, like that day's trend of a stock is. And so it's going to tell you what intraday trend the stock is in. So like if it's maintaining above the VWAP, it's in a bullish trend. If it's maintaining below the VWAP, it's in a bearish trend. And that way you understand kind of what way the stock is trending, who's in control of the stock, bulls or bears. And so whenever you see the market itself like this just get ripped below the VWAP in a really weak way, I'm going to take half off here. In a really weak way, you can kind of anticipate that everything else is going to follow suit in a downward way, and you can anticipate that we're going to get at least a short-term, push to the bottom here like this, which is what we got. Still in with 100 shares of MU, but very light, very small. We'll see if we get a firmer breakdown to like 75 in MU.
I like the weakness that space is showing. Market looks weak.
I just got out the rest there on MU, up 148 on the day. Okay. Well, alright, JMO. Later, bro. Alright, so market's kind of testing this area, looking weak. Yeah, it might be done for the day. I mean, listen, it's been a good day. This is my P&L. I went from being down 360 bucks to being up 150, and so I can't be too upset with myself with that, It would have been a huge day if I would have just not YOLO'd it with 20,000 or with 2,000 shares. But hey, we hit 20,000 subscribers, so I love you all. Appreciate the love, guys, and happy to hit it. Really cool that we 20,000 subscribers. It's a big milestone, man. It's really cool that we hit that, and definitely happy to be in the green after that. But it's been a stressful day, to say the least. Still watching the market. We might get some weakness on MU underneath this 45.80 level. Gonna wait for that, guys, and we'll see what we get. I know it's you, Hero. I can tell by how you're acting, bro. Hey, thanks, Brian. We always know it's you, Hero, because you cry if we don't respond to you right away. So we know it's you. It's got to be you, man. Of course it's you. We break under this level, I'm going to short into MU if we break under 78. Hey, thanks, MMA. Thanks, Mike. Y'all go check out my man Mike's channel with MMA with Friends. If you've ever watched fights and your girlfriend or your wife doesn't want to watch them with you, and you want somebody to watch them with that actually knows what they're talking about, go to my man MMA with Friends channel. Really good dude, super knowledgeable about MMA. Fun channel to go talk about MMA with whenever the fights are on. Almost every live stream he does is when the fights are on, so he'll, talk fighting with, has the breaking news on MMA. Y'all go subscribe to my man's channel over there at MMA with Friends. Good dude. Alright, I'm gonna short into this with MU. This will be my last trade of the day. I got faked out the same thing twice in a row here. I'll give it a little second to test, but this is the second time it's immediately bounced up against me. Yeah, I'm out. $136 day is good enough, I guess, guys. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and close it down. Not bad when I was down so much at the beginning of the day, but we hit 20,000 subscribers, so I wanted to take big size to, you know, to give you guys something to cheer for. And so, man, I'm gonna have to go record that and make a video about it. It's pretty hilarious, you know. But yeah, guys, appreciate the love, team. Hit that subscribe button if you want to check out our merch. Again, we do have our merchandise store here, where we got a lot of great stuff here. You can check out our merch. Here it is. We got a lot of cool stuff. Make sure you guys can see it. Yep. We got Candlestick logo shirts. We've got Candlestick logo sweaters with the beginner trading on the back. We've got plain black logo shirts. We've got gray with the Candlestick on the back. We've got regular white. We've got big hoodies. We've got a lot of cool stuff here at Beginner Trading's merch shop. And so go check it out. I'll post this link one more time. And yeah, guys, that's gonna be it for the day. Not a bad little rebound on the day. Fun day. Stressful day. There's the link. Go check it out if you want some merch. Also, guys, if you want to use the same platform as us that allows you to actively day trade once you are approved, comes with the course, demo account, access to a chat room. The bundle really makes sense for new traders trying to get involved. Mostly meant for day traders, not really meant for investors. But if you want to take a look and use the same platform as us, that gives you a decent amount of buying power for cheap, and really is a great way for a new trader to get started, learn about the market, trade a funded account, but not risk that much in the market. And so if you want to check that out, I'll post this link here as well. Appreciate the love, guys. There's the link for that. You could also check out Trade Ideas, which are the best scanners in trading in my opinion. Super customizable, dynamic, allow you to scan a lot of cool stuff and build strategies around the different scans you have. And you can also use promo code BT15, get 15% off of Trade Ideas as well. And yeah, guys, go check out our merch shop, go check out our platform. That's it for the day. Hit that subscribe button. We are currently at 20,017 subscribers, so we've grown by about, I would say, probably about 90 subscribers today. And so I appreciate the love, guys. I really do. We're just going to keep growing. Shout out to Joe Lee for that last sub. Appreciate it, Tiny. Hey, we love you too, Tiny. Appreciate it. Thank you for the support, guys. Good luck. We'll see you guys tomorrow. And have a good day, guys.
Alright, bro. Good stream.